Viewer discretion is advised.
What's going on, everybody? RogersBase here, and we are back once again. It has been a minute with the new Japan Time podcast, and you know it wouldn't be Japan Time without the entire original crew. So look who we got, the entire original crew. We got the Triforce of Awesome, Shofu, Zeph, and Mr. Ricky Cocaine. Ricky Cocaine!
Can I get a name?
Oh my goodness gracious. So joining the Triforce of Awesome, of course, is the one and only Coast, everybody's favorite waifu hunter.
Yeah,
We've got
that's not true.
He's not even here right now, that's true. We've got War Champ 7, aka Mr. Wave Dash. What's going on? And speaking of Mr. Wave Dash, we have a special guest on, Mr. Silent Doom, joining us.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Coming from behind the microphone.
No, hold on. He's talking, hello, everybody. What is that? Nah, I need something better than that.
Yo.
What the?
He's got to redo it.
Problem.
Are you serious?
Yo, just tell that nigga to
gotta
redo
talk
it,
to
man.
these people,
Oh
man.
my God, Ricky, come on.
You gotta tell these people who
We gotta
you
be
are,
Disney,
man.
dude. You gotta.
Oh, are we live?
I don't need to tell
I thought you
anyone
were
who I am.
practicing.
We're live.
Everybody knows who I am.
Gosh.
Hello?
All right. Just edit it out in post, man. That's what
I'm
we
not
always
editing this.
Just edit it out in post. I didn't know we were live. I thought we were practicing.
No. We're actually.
Practicing.
Since when do we practice?
What?
We have never done a rehearsal in the entire time.
I thought this was fun. I thought this was effort practice.
I don't know what
Oh
you're
my
talking about.
gosh.
All right, well, coming from
Repercussions.
behind the mic, let me just give Mike his introduction, and then you can do all your laughs all you want. Mike, welcome.
Hi.
It's nice to hear from you again as well. Our lovely editor, Mike, who no longer edits the show and has now become a regular.
I don't know why.
Your internship has moved into a
Okay,
full-time
now
position,
let me
so
just,
congratulations.
Let me just say, Michael is gonna. You know what? Never mind. I'm not even gonna say it.
No, go ahead. Say what you're going to say.
I'm
We're
not
back.
even gonna say it. I was gonna. Okay, you know what? I was gonna.
No, you got to say it.
I'm
Say
not
it.
gonna-
No, you're gonna
Say it.
say it.
Mike was a better editor than any of us will ever be.
No, it's not
You're
true.
not wrong, buddy.
It's not true. It's not wrong. I mean, whoa.
I mean, yeah, where's the lie? I
Oh,
don't know where the lie is.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, guys, the reason we have all reassembled again is because there is a lot to talk about. Now, even though we haven't gotten a Smash Brothers announcement yet, there's still a lot to talk about in terms of today's Pokemon Direct. We're going to be going over all of that. We're also going to be going over some of our E3 predictions, things we're going to potentially see at the show, whether or not we will see Smash Brothers, some predictions for Nintendo, Sony, and that other company that nobody except for Mike cares about. We potentially will get an update on Wave Dash Games and what they've been up to. And then we're going to end with a funny little story from Ricky. How's that sound to you guys? Good?
That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
Can we at least start with a prayer?
Yeah.
What?
The prayer? Oh, yeah,
We
okay.
all need Jesus.
We have to
Please,
start it
We
off
all
right.
need Jesus.
Please,
Okay.
Ricky.
You got to start it off right. Okay, because I'm a changed man. Okay. So if everybody turn to Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 20 to 21.
Is that even an actual?
You got a cue in the gospel.
However, it states, if however, the charge is true and no proof of a girl's virginity can be found,
What?
he shall be brought to the door of her father's house.
What?
And there the men of her town shall stone her to death. She
Wait.
has done a disgraceful thing
Did
in
somebody
Israel,
get security?
and by being promiscuous while still in her father's house. Can I
Please.
get an amen?
Amen.
I don't know if I want to amen
I'm not
that.
amening to that, man.
What the? so we
Where was the
stones at
prayer?
people, bro? We're throwing rocks at people now. That's what we're doing.
Got to start it right. We've got to start it right.
No, you know what? Honestly, Ricky, I think the gesture's nice, but we really need to save the stones for when Verlisify's here, because that dog needs to be put down.
There's just
Anyway,
no
let's
way.
start this off right.
There's just
Let's
no-
talk about the
Okay.
Pokemon Direct
Y'all are.
from this morning, because there's a lot to talk about. We're not out of control. This is Japan time. Where have
It's
you
a
been,
new
man?
era.
I don't know.
It's
what
a new era of Japan time. The new Japan time podcast, where everything is off limits. And wait a minute, I said that wrong. It doesn't matter. So we're going to talk about Pokken Tournament Deluxe first, which was announced in this morning's Pokemon Direct. What are your guys' initial thoughts on this announcement? Are you excited? Are you happy? What do you think of Decidueye? Anyone?
Okay, the Decidueye was looking kind of clean, all right?
Ooh.
Now, they owed Pokken something, all right? Pokken was suffering. It was dying. It was gone, all right? They
got held
to do
ransom.
this. They needed to do this. I like it. I like Pokken a lot. I just didn't want to play it because there was no support. It was a waste of time to play in every sense of the word.
They were just holding everything for the Switch version.
Right. Well, I understand that, but it was just like, Jesus.
It was a pretty crappy situation. The Wii U version basically got like all the arcade content got held ransom.
Right.
I do think it's a
But it's here now.
pretty good sign, though. Yeah, because like we have an invitational now that's going to be at E3. We're going to have the Pokken one, we're going to have the ARMS one, and we're going to have the Splatoon one. So it does seem like Nintendo's standing behind it. You know,
They're gonna have YouTubers that played Pokken one time. You know, competing. That's nice.
I can't wait
Nice
for
to see.
can't wait for iJustine to play.
Nintendo
Right.
Esports. Oh, no. Nintendo Esports in 2017 is a real deal. PS fuck Smash.
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk
Basically.
When's it coming out
about
again?
that a little bit later. I don't.
Pokken.
September.
Smash Brothers or Pokken?
Pokken September 22. 22/22.
22, nice.
Just stop.
2022.
Yeah, the Decidueye does look pretty clean, though. I got to say, from the footage that we saw, I do
saw like
really
3
like
seconds
the way
of
he
him.
The
plays.
game looks nice. And,
I wanna
I
play
don't think Pokken is
Krogan.
a bad game at all.
No, it's a great game.
Yeah.
Everything
Except for
surrounding the game
Braixen.
was horrible.
I don't like them Braixen players.
Whoa, what's wrong with Braixen plays?
Oh.
I don't mess with Braixen, man.
Shout outs to that one dude that won Evo and said, I hope there's more breaks in fan art.
Just-
Or no, I
That's
think
not
he
what
just
he
said
said.
That's
hentai.
not
what
He
he
said
said.
hentai. Yeah,
That's
he
not
what he
said,
said.
he said hentai.
He said
yeah.
something else, man.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure DC's waifu is Braixen because he has Braixen in his
Yeah, he plays
what's his cover photo and everything. I know he plays her too. Yeah.
Braixen is a disgusting character.
Not as disgusting as Chandelure. I'd say Chandelure.
No,
pretty
Braixen's
disgusting.
definitely worse.
Why? Hold on. I actually want this explained to me.
Braixen was the best character in the game for a while. It still is on the console version right now. She can just do a lot. I mean, Chandelur's more spammy, I guess, but Braixen can be just as spammy. So they just didn't know.
I didn't notice that picture was edited for a second.
Do we know if split screen is 60 FPS?
I doubt
I'm
it.
hoping it
I don't think we know.
If ARMS, I don't know, man.
If ARMS and Mario Kart can do
ARMS is split screen 60 when it's 2-player.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
Pokken will be 60, no problem. Yeah.
I actually think
Speak-
so. I don't think people know the technical details of how Mario Kart and ARMS do the 4-player split screen.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty neat.
What do they do?
So technically, the game actually runs at 60. It's just that it updates the top half and the bottom half every other frame. So like the top runs at 30 and the bottom runs at 30, but it's technically updating 60 times a second.
Nintendo
Whoa.
Magic.
Okay.
It's kind of weird.
Nintendo Magic.
I gotta say though, it's amazing. Like not to get away from the Pokemon stuff, but just from playing my copy of ARMS and also playing through the Test Punch, it does seem pretty amazing that there's almost no lag when playing that game online. Like I'm so used to the era of Brawl when we were, or like the other game that shouldn't be named, and trying to play online and having these horrible moments of lag. And so to go from that to something like ARMS or even
Well,
Mario Kart, like we were talking about earlier,
a
it's
different
astounding.
kind.
Wait, what?
It's a different kind of lag. I've definitely had green shells go through people.
Oh yeah, Mario Kart
Yeah.
8.
I've had
I
light
know-
ARMS too.
I know how the Wi-Fi works. I can't remember the exact name, but basically, you're racing alone and you're playing against people's inputs, right? So, if it looks like a shell hits and it doesn't hit, it means it actually didn't hit them. If that makes sense, I don't know how to word it.
It does. Yeah.
Mm.
And that's why sometimes you see they get hit by a shell and they keep driving while they're spinning. It's just weird. But yeah, I've had ARMS lag too, where I'm punching somebody and it's hitting them, but no damage is being dealt. But that was rare. And
Yeah,
when
it
it
was really
happened,
rare
they
in ARMS.
disconnected. Yeah.
Apparently, they said the arms extending absorbs the lag.
Huh?
Huh.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Huh.
They said the split second that the arm is out, it lets the game it lets the game do something with the lag, like I guess buffer it out, and when the arm retracts, it's back to normal.
That's actually pretty smart.
That is,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, cool. All right, well, moving back on topic real quick.
Yeah.
Because I don't really think there's a lot else to talk about in terms of Pokken, and there's a lot to talk about in terms of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So I
There was
kind of quickly want to move to that.
there was one thing I wanted to quickly mention about Pokken. I'm glad that the fact that you only need one console for local play, that will help tournaments a lot.
Oh, for sure.
Apparently, the
it's gonna
split
have-
screen thing isn't good. Like
Yeah.
McNarreth was saying, you can. It's something about charge moves or something, and your opponent isn't supposed to be able to see it. But in split screen mode, they can see it, which is a shame. So I don't know. Maybe they'll just overlook it. I don't know.
Oh,
They
that's
have a
not big of deal.
longer tournament life.
We'll see.
McNarrett's heated in chat because there's apparently a ton of shit to talk about, and none of us know any of it. I will say, like,
Yeah,
I don't
worry
know what
about
the
McNarrett, man.
I don't know what the release schedule was. Oh my
Don't
god,
worry about
Wow.
McNarrett.
this man just got roasted in 2 seconds and then passed on. I don't know what the release schedule was like for the arcade characters, but I was personally surprised that Switch version is just adding the arcade characters and then one more.
Yeah,
I was kind of surprised by just one,
man.
but
A game like
take
Pokken
it,
should
though.
have like it really should have like a Smash roster, like in sheer numbers. It's Pokemon.
Right.
I'm
That's
sure their plan is to get there.
That's kind of my guess. Is I feel like they might do with Pokken what I am assuming they're going to do with Mario Kart and with Smash Brothers and with all these other big multiplayer games. Is I feel like we might actually end up seeing DLC later down the line. But hopefully it's not the same thing that happened with the Wii U version where they had like Empoleon and Krogunk and all these cool arcade version characters that just never came.
No, those
the Wii
characters
U
were
version.
definitely held
I'm
back
hoping
to the
that now,
Switch
like,
version.
For this, that's what I'm thinking, yeah. So hopefully from here on out, if they decide to add more characters, even if it's paid DLC, I would be okay with that. Just if it means like continuing on the game and like allowing more people to play it and get interested in it. So I don't know. I think it's a wait and see kind of thing with that.
Is proper. How many is enough to satisfy and satiate you?
How many Pokemon are there?
Aren't there like 20 right
Like,
now?
we can't.
Bro, they gotta have at least 50.
We can't animate them
No,
doing
at
all
least
sorts of
maybe
things.
maybe 40. Like, come
40,
on.
40, 50. It's Pokemon. There's
40
so
would
many.
be good.
There's
There are
800
so many
Pokemon.
fan favorites in Pokemon.
Right.
Lickitung.
Now, like 20
Okay, I don't know.
Licky.
There's so many fan favorites in Pokemon. Your first Pokemon is Lickitung?
Yeah,
There's no fucking
Lickitung
way,
is my
bro.
favorite Pokemon.
Okay,
There's
that's
just
not a
no
fan favorite.
fucking way. He said Lickitung is the first
He's
one.
my favorite.
There's just I refuse. There's just no way.
Roger, something on your mind right now?
No, I like Lickitung. He's my favorite Pokemon.
No, he was
Okay.
DMing me for like
But
2 days.
He
about
literally
Lickitung, man.
said fan favorite, and your first response was Lickitung.
Out of
Bro,
everything.
if we're talking fan favorites, I want Lickitung. I want.
That's not a fan
Lickitung is not
favorite.
a fan favorite. Who likes Lickitung?
Listen. I want Wooper.
Speak for everybody
I want
else.
Diggers. I want Magmortar. I want Escavalier.
Magmortar? What are
What
you
is
give me
going
what are you
on?
talking about, bro?
Guys.
Fan favorite
Leave me
is like
alone
that's like
with
Heracross
Ninetales,
and stuff.
And Greninja.
Yeah.
Diggersby
Listen,
though.
Every Pokemon,
Okay,
every
oh,
Pokemon in Smash
Diggersby would be
Bros.
sick. Diggersby would be sick. You can't even pretend that
Diggersby,
Diggersby would be
though.
awesome.
There's just no
Diggersby,
way
though.
he's serious, man.
We gotta end it.
There's just no way he seriously said Lickitung.
Okay, but how about that 3v3 action?
That's clean.
No, but
I hope it's like Marvel vs. Capcom.
I
No,
want an
what's a-
explanation
oh
for
my
this,
God.
Shofu. I want an explanation. Why are you against Lickitung?
I'm not against
Why are
Lickitung,
you
but that's not a fan favorite. If you're gonna say fan favorite, then the
Tons of
first
people
Pokemon.
like Lickitung. He's from the original 150 Literally everyone.
Okay,
Who
Roger,
likes
Go,
Lickitung?
go up
Who
to a
is
bunch of
fucking
people
with
on the
Lickitung?
street with Pokemon Go and say, "Hey, what's your favorite Pokemon?" No one is gonna say Lickitung.
Who the fuck is?
I'll say Lickitung.
Who's fucking with
You don't
Lickitung?
represent the whole population, though.
I just see D1. D1 just wrote in the chat, Roger's the type of guy that wants Bidoof to be in Pokken. You know what? I'd rather have Bidoof in Pokken than half of the other weird waifu Pokemon.
Okay,
So-
but yeah.
Okay, hey, get him out of here. Whose man's is this?
Let's
Ricky, that's your man's, bro. Ricky, that's your man's, bro. Get him out of here.
No, that ain't my man. That's Coast Man.
Coach, get your man's, bro.
That's Coast
Actually,
Man,
no.
man.
I did actually think.
Bro,
wait,
they can
wait,
put Tapu Koko in Pokken, bro. That'd be
Yeah.
clean.
Oh my
Now
god.
somebody,
That
now
That would be
somebody's
clean.
coming
See,
in with
now
some
we're
sense.
talking. Tapu Koko, we can
Buzzwole
bring
would be pretty good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, get an Ultra Beast in there. What's going
Right.
on, Buzzwole?
You talking about Licky Tongue, man?
Yeah.
Get him out of here, man.
I'm the one who just said Buzzwole. Hello.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Hey.
But you said Lickitung first.
I mean, because
Heracross.
all right, we're gonna move on. I'm vetoing this. We're moving on. So we're gonna start talking
Hold
about
on.
Pokemon.
Real
Oh,
quick
boy.
before we move on from Pokken Tournament, McDareth was getting hype in the chat about the game having replays, so I guess it didn't have replays before, and now it.
Yeah,
it
his
does
replays.
not.
It got 3v3s. It got a new stage. I think.
there, like,
So
new
Pokken has
lobbies?
There's lobbies
replays.
too.
Pokken has
Yeah.
replays. Splatoon 2's having replays. ARMS is gonna have replays.
Lobbies and daily
I'm
challenges.
happy. I'm happy that Nintendo's doing this fine.
So the
Yeah.
thing about ARMS is you can't actually save the replays. Apparently,
What do you
you
The
can
one
only
they-
watch them immediately after the match.
What?
That's
well,
kind of pointless.
That's not. No. That's better than nothing. That's definitely better than nothing. I can.
But
have
that's
a-
it. That
Better
is
than
Nintendo.
nothing.
That
Like,
could be Nintendo's fucking
yeah.
slogan, dude.
Yeah, Nintendo's slogan
Damn,
is actually
you're
better
right.
than.
Damn. Am I getting complacent with Nintendo's media?
What the
Man,
fuck is Duck Hunt
Oh,
doing in
no.
Smash? Better than
The
nothing.
mediocrity is becoming a part of my life.
Wait. That was also the tagline for Mighty Number 9.
Oh no. Oh,
Better than nothing.
it's better than
Modern
nothing.
gaming.
Oh,
Better
no.
than nothing.
I'm so used to having shit that when it's shit with a little bit of air freshener around it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a damn
Man.
glittered shit is
Man.
good enough for me.
Glittered shit.
God damn it.
I will
That's
say
what my
this,
life
though, I
has
think,
become.
like, having
Gold
the
encrusted.
ability to record replays though in ARMS is pretty good, because then, like, for most of us, if you're a YouTuber, you're a content creator, or you're somebody who wants to share it, you probably have an Elgato anywhere. You have like a capture device, so you just click the watch replay thing and then you record it however you want, you know. And at least the option is there. Yeah, again, like, it would be nice if you could just like record the entire match and then have it. But again, it is better than nothing. So
I mean, but like, by this point in making games and consoles, we should be able to just get the replay and upload it to YouTube. There should be no.
That's
Like,
true.
D1
do you
no
want that though?
bullshit.
Because then it'd be
D1
auto.
Wait,
claim
Roger
if
and
you put it
D1
to
both
YouTube.
have the game, so you guys know about the replay system, right? Is it like how exactly is
Uh,
it?
I don't know if it's under embargo
Well, okay.
or
yeah.
not. I gotta check.
Well,
I gotta.
just-
Yeah, I
he
gotta
literally
check.
just
I
told
gotta
us in the
check.
chat how it works, but I want to know.
Oh,
like,
then I guess it's not.
is
Yeah.
it-
So what happens is when you finish a match, it says like watch replay, and then depending on how many, well, I guess usually it's 2 rounds unless you are bad, you go 1-1.
Is
But
it-
it'll like show the entire round, and then it'll give you the option to like either slow the video down,
Like
or
Mario
speed
Kart.
it up, or change the camera angles, like Mario Kart.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Oh, that's
Yeah.
whack,
I'm
dude.
sneaking a subpoena by the end of the week.
That sucks. It's
Man.
much more simple to have a match and then afterwards choose if you want to save it, because you can go back and do whatever you want with it afterwards.
Why do I have this SD card slot on my Switch if I can't put stuff on it?
I
got some
also
ideas.
D1 clarified in the chat that you actually are able to stream the replay system, so it's fine. So
Oh, okay.
that's good. Thank goodness.
What War Champ?
He's got that Twitch privilege though.
Wait, no, you said you have an idea.
Oh, for what you could put on an SD card?
What?
That's
Oh,
what-
don't. No
Huh?
SD cards. He's talking about the forbidden.
Kill it with
Oh,
fire.
mayonnaise. You're talking about mayonnaise.
no.
All right, we are officially done with Pokken. Now we are moving to Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and I really want to hear everybody's reactions, because when you saw this and you saw that it was a 3DS game, what were your initial thoughts? Did you expect it to be a 3DS
Who's
game?
still
Did you
playing
think it was going to be
3DS in 2017?
What?
Me.
I'm not touching my 2DS. I'm not touching my 3DS. I haven't done it in a
You're
minute,
not gonna
man.
say who's playing those. Like, come on, man. Like, what are you saying?
It's like the most bought thing.
Listen-
It's just portable now. So
Listen
why don't they
to
just all focus
yourself.
on the Switch?
Why does nobody think before they speak? Listen to yourself, bro. Who's playing it?
You listen to me for a second instead of talking out of the side of your neck. I'm
Oh.
telling you that you. I'm
Listen
telling
to
you,
yourself.
Shuffle. Just be rational. We got a Nintendo Switch, which is already portable.
Okay, but is every
They're gonna
game on
make
my 3DS on my Switch or what? Like, is
Okay.
like, what are you
yes.
saying to me? If I want to have portable Mario Maker, I can't take my Switch outside, bro. I got to bring my 3DS. So now,
You know,
what?
sometimes I'm just tired of looking at 240p, but like
Are you
I'm
right?
I'm expecting the next Pokemon game obviously to be on the 3DS. The next one after, it's up in the air.
I'm just
Yeah, I was
saying,
going to
bro.
say, you don't expect the next game after this one to be on 3DS, do you?
No.
I do.
Yeah, no way. You do?
It just depends, man. It depends on what the
I
new
don't know.
game is.
No.
So, sometimes Game Freak.
I have a
I don't
feeling.
know.
If it's
I don't know.
if
I have a
it's, if
feeling
it's
that
Gen
with
4
this-
remix, like everybody's saying, it'll probably be on 3DS too.
Game. No, I kind of feel like the Gen 4 remakes would be the perfect time to put it on Switch, though.
But why?
Because of like the distortion world and all the weird other aspects and the way that game
why would
looked
they
in the
why
first
would they make
the
a,
semi 3D, they could HDify it and make it look really, really good.
okay? But why
Like
would
if they
make,
were ever going to do that with any generation, that would make sense.
why would they make the new game for a new console an old game?
Well, because I'm
Okay, but
thinking
wait.
that they would make the engine and they would basically test the engine with the remake, sort of doing the reverse of what they normally do, where they make an engine for the new, make a remake, is they would make the engine, test it out on a remake like Diamond and Pearl, and then use that engine to create the next generation.
Wait. Okay, I have a problem for all of you to solve.
Okay.
So you're playing Pokemon Diamond and Pearl on your DS, yeah?
Uh-huh.
You get the Poketch. You have 2 screens. You get that on the Switch. What's happening?
Poketch? What the heck is that?
Remember the watch on the bottom of the screen?
With the
Oh
apps.
yeah!
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Hey, you press a button and it switches to it, man.
No, see, that takes too long.
No, it doesn't.
We're not living in Emerald days anymore. We don't have to cycle through menus. I don't think Game Freak wants to go back to that.
Okay, but the thing is, if I have my Pro Controller, I have extra buttons. So they
You know what? Just let the game come with a watch.
Okay, but,
Let's give
but
it a
seriously,
With a
though,
watch.
but seriously,
Hey.
Roger,
Hey,
hey, yo, that'd be clean.
The Poke Walker
A
from,
Digivice.
the Poke.
Yes, it's like a
the
Poke
Poke
Walker, but
from Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
Yeah,
was
like a
flames.
wristwatch.
I haven't played
See,
Diamond
how
and
that
Pearl in years.
that reminds me of like the VMU things from the Dreamcast,
Just
where
let
you
it
would
happen.
play like Choo Choo Rocket or something. I mean, I'd be okay with it. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't be.
But yeah, that's like the one thing that I'd be confused about if they did a Diamond and Pearl remake, because I don't think they'd want to sacrifice fluidity for.
They're not gonna make that the first game on the Switch, bro. It
No,
makes
of
way more
course
sense to
not,
have a
no.
brand new one.
Yeah.
Because then it'll like people will flock to it, and then you put out a remake, and they
Yeah,
already
yeah,
have
yeah.
Switches. If I don't care about Diamond and Pearl, I'm not buying that shit. I'm not about to spend $300 for a Switch so I can play this game I played 10 years ago, man.
I don't even know if Diamond and Pearl will get remakes yet, to be honest.
Yeah.
I
People
was
are
gonna say
just-
though, on the topic of Diamond and Pearl, not to cut the conversation short, but I was shocked by the amount of people who are upset that we got second games for Sun and Moon instead of
Yeah.
remake for Diamond and Pearl. I was genuinely shocked because I loved Gen 6. I feel like there's not a lot of stuff to do. I mean, Gen 7, I should say. There's not a lot of stuff to do post-game, but I think the main game itself is one of the best main games in the entire series.
Because they thought it was like a money grab. Like
I think it's one of the best, but I think it's a Diamond and Pearl scenario where it definitely needs Platinum to come pick up where it fucked up, because
Yeah,
there's a lot
yeah.
of unfinished areas, cut content. You could tell they had time constraints they couldn't meet, and I feel like this version of Sun and Moon is the one that they wanted to release.
Hmm.
The
I don't
first
think
Sun and
I
Moon-
don't think it's a sequel, because they would have said sequel. They say alternative story, and an alternative story is Platinum or Emerald or Crystal.
True.
So that's what I'm thinking. I don't think it's Black and White 2, where they would say the sequel to Pokemon Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon.
The
Players-
first Sun and
question
Moon
is-
also had like quite bad pacing issues. The start was so
Yeah,
long.
it took you a clean 17 hours to get to the
Yeah,
next island.
I was violently drunk by the end of it.
Whoa.
I couldn't handle that shit.
There's no way.
I'm curious if, because of all the hints toward Kanto, like in the original game, I'm just wondering if there's like a post-game Elite Four, maybe you challenge the Kanto gyms or something in this one, and like Lily's the champion or something like that. That might be kind of cool.
Maybe, but like I don't know. I think gyms are coming back. I think that's a thing.
Why?
You saw that picture?
The
No,
way it was
where is
structured before was better.
Let me go sniff it out.
What?
All right, I found it.
Huh?
See? There's just so happens to be 8 vacant lots.
Huh.
What is this from?
This is Sun and
The
Moon.
original game from
There's
Sun and Moon.
8
Yeah.
vacant lots where construction is being done. And there's usually 8 gyms.
Interesting. I don't know
That's
if
actually
you can
kind
link
of
that,
cool.
Shofu.
Huh?
I don't know if you can link that because it's in our group. Oh no, you can. Never mind.
Yeah, no, it works.
I can put it
Yeah,
on the
you can.
screen too.
There were also
Yeah, yeah.
pictures of a lot of areas that were like
Just
that
like
looked explorable, but they weren't.
Shofu, you use OBS?
Yeah.
Yeah, just save it and drag it into OBS.
Yeah.
I'll edit it in when we do the final. When we do
And
the VOD.
how about all those unused characters that like appear for a second and then fuck off for the rest of the game? Chorus appears and gives me flame charge.
Right,
like
bro.
why?
I put Chorus on the thumbnail of one of my videos. People were going crazy. Spoilers, spoilers. Bitch, he's here for 5 seconds. Fuck out of here.
Grimsley appears, flips a coin. Great.
It makes sense to me that if any of the characters are going to have a bigger role in the story this time around, it's going to probably be Chorus. Because he's the one with the DNA splicers from back in Gen 5.
True.
And the whole thing in this game is you've got whatever that thing is, Necrozma or whatever, and then Solgaleo and Lunala. So he's probably going to splice them together using some new technology and be like, LOL, I didn't learn my lesson.
That actually sounds possible, bro.
You know what? Another character that is probably going to have a big role, because I don't know why he exists right now, is Ryuki.
Oh,
Okay,
the
no. I think people are
dragon
looking
guy?
into that too much, bro.
No, Ryuki, I think he's gonna be a gym leader or something. He appears once. They made a brand new model for him. He's not just a youngster. I don't know.
That's true.
And he's a dragon master.
And he has the anime character syndrome where you look in a classroom full of people and there's one guy with like blue Super Saiyan hair and everybody else looks the same.
He's wearing fucking red latex.
Yeah, what's going on with him? Yeah, he might be.
Yeah.
What's the name of like the best friend in Sun and Moon again?
How?
Yeah, we'll probably see his dad too. I'm sure his dad.
Well, his
is
dad is
Bruno, right?
Bruno. It's
Yeah,
definitely
Bruno. Yeah.
No way.
Well, maybe it's either
gotta be, 'cause
Bruno.
Bruno's fighting, and then Hala's dad is fighting.
There's two things. It's either Bruno or it's Brawly, because Brawly trained in Kanto and he looks like Hal.
That's funny, actually. Wow. If they do that, that's kind of clean.
It's Brawly or Bruno, but I kind of want to say it's Brawly just due to the fact he looks like Hal. He's smaller. Look, his hair. He went to a tropical place.
Hey, what about my boy Chuck?
Who?
Chuck?
Oh, yeah, fuck Chuck.
Who?
Whoa.
Oh, Chuck from Gold and Silver. Yeah.
Primate, polyrath only looking ass.
Get him.
Oh boy. Well, like, any other thoughts on Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? Like, is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Like, what are you expecting from this game? What do you want from this game? Like, how many do you want? Like, new Alolan forms? Do you want new Ultra Beasts? What do you want?
I want them to do things with Ultra Beasts. I went to Ultra Space for 2 seconds and fought a squid monster, but I didn't actually fight the squid monster.
Oh my god! Can we
I
talk
fought the
about
Pokemon
this, man?
owned by the squid monster.
Why did she turn in? Why did she fuse with an Ultra Beast just to send out a Clefable right afterwards? Like, does that make any goddamn sense?
How did this make you more powerful? I don't
Yo,
understand.
She is the
hold
boss
on,
character. Why am I not fighting her directly? She's a Pokemon now. Like what?
Man, I haven't beat Moon, guys. Stop with the spoilers.
I don't give a fuck.
At this point, if you haven't beaten it, man, get here. It doesn't matter.
Why did I fight her Clefable after she fused with a Pokemon? Like what happened?
They need to.
Oh, yeah.
They need to remove Festival Plaza and bring back the passerby system.
Man.
Yes, please.
Ultra Space was somebody's fucking garage, man. Festival Plaza is the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
I don't want to be harassed by this fat child.
I want some
Just
new
trying to
Megas,
go
man.
online with my friends.
Did Sun and Moon have rental Pokemon?
No.
I want those.
You want rental Pokemon?
From Stadium.
I think it'd be cool for like
I mean, it'd be cool.
an online mode.
Yeah.
Well, the whole thing is you can copy people's teams with QR codes, though.
Oh, do you think we're gonna get more Alola forms?
That'd be nice.
Probably.
I hope so.
That's something people have been
Please.
talking about. Gold and Silver being released on Virtual Console will probably be backwards compatible with Pokebank, so there might be Johto Alolan form.
Ooh, yes, I like that.
I thought it was
Give me
stupid
Alolan
at first, but
Girafarig.
it's starting to make sense to me.
Give
Why
me
the fuck did you say
Alolan Wooper.
Girafarig?
Because
Hello?
Girafarig and Wooper are great. They're
Bro,
Johto Pokemon.
what? Girafarig? What? Are you
Lickitung and
kidding?
Girafarig?
Girafarig?
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Of all Pokemon in the
Because
fucking game.
Girafarig sucks, man. Because Girafarig sucks, and a Alolan Girafarig could potentially be good if they make
But
it.
who cares about Girafarig?
That's my point, is make it into a Pokemon you care about.
Nah, there's something wrong with Roger.
Roger's all about those relatable Pokemon.
Nah, man.
Yeah, he's always
I
watching
want
his
a
back like
Alolan
Girafarig.
Wooper.
Well-
I want a Alolan Quagsire. I want a Alolan Lickitung, a Alolan Girafarig,
I want-
a Alolan Delibird.
I want a
Makes no
Alolan Sudowoodo,
sense
and
that
he's a palm
Delibird is
tree.
in Alola and is still
Oh,
an
yes.
ice flying
That'd be
type.
cool.
That makes no sense. Give me a
I
Alolan
need-
Delibird.
I need my palm tree Sudowoodo, and I need it now.
Ooh, I want that.
Pseudo-Wudo?
Palm
He's
tree
not even a
Sudowoodo would
tree,
be dope.
man.
No, he is now.
Oh,
And he's
damn.
tall.
Gotta be as tall as a
He's
Lowland
spoken
executive.
into existence. He's a
Yeah.
real grass type now.
Yeah.
I need a lowland Snorlax, a luau skirt.
Okay, this needs to stop.
No, I can't.
Give me
Right.
a
Alolan Heracross? Give me a Alolan Heracross, please.
Okay, now we're talking.
Okay,
No,
so
no-
a Alolan hair. No, there's no way, bro. A Alolan
Why not?
Heracross. He has a Mega. Is any Pokemon with a
Oh
Mega?
yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
There's just no way. That's too much.
Yeah, you're right.
Alola Hoppip.
That thing
I'll
is
take
as
that.
Alola as it fucking gets.
Ooh,
Jumpluff is one of my favorite Pokemon.
Yes, magic.
I don't know. I feel
Let's
I
go.
feel like Jumpluff
Coast,
is.
look what you fucking did.
Magic.
I feel like that thing may as well be an Alolan Pokemon already.
No, dude, I want that. I want a Alolan.
These people talking about Water Arcanine. I remember that room.
Yeah,
back in the
and
day.
the fucking the Alakazam, the fighting type
The
one. that would've
fighting
been sick.
Alakazam.
I would have liked that. though.
Yo.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, hit me up with a Alolan Snubble. If we can have a Alolan Meowth, let's have a Alolan Snubble.
Do we see the starters for Sun Ultra Sun Moon?
They're the same. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure. You see them at the beginning of the game.
What if they're a lowland?
What?
They-
What?
They are Alolan.
Huh?
What if they're Cantonian?
What if they're not Alolan?
Ice
Hold
Cube, what if it was
up.
water?
The Cantonian or what would Hoenn be?
Cantonian.
Hoennian?
Oh man, dude, Alolan Tyranitar maybe would be kind of cool. Give me a Rock Fairy Alolan Tyranitar.
Only
Nice.
bad like it seemed like only forgotten Pokemon got Alolan type. Alolan
Yeah.
type,
Yeah.
Give
Like
me a
fucking
Alolan
Sand
Remoraid.
Slash.
Yeah.
Oh, Octillery? That'd be nice.
Ooh, Alolan Octillery. That'd be cool. I
Mantine?
like that.
Oh no, Mantine's broken now. Leave it alone.
Alola Unknown.
I think we're definitely gonna
Let's
get
go.
more
They're on
Alolan-
vacation.
Alolan forms though.
Yeah, I really.
Yeah, we have to.
Alolan Unknown are just numbers.
Yep. I was just gonna say, like, what would they be?
Yeah, numbers. I like that.
They're
Yeah.
different languages.
A lot of people in the chat are saying Alolan Apom.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
That's true. I'd be okay with that.
Tyrantrum. Someone said
Tyrantrum. That's not
There's not gonna be Alolan fossils. That just doesn't make sense.
Alolan
Darren
like,
loves.
the person. Ooh. Just look.
Alolan, Alolan Kingdra, Alolan Sunflora, Alolan.
Johto has a
Quillfish.
lot of
I'm liking
potential.
all these.
Yeah, Johto doesn't.
Yo, I like this a lot.
Yeah, that was back when they actually.
I
had
think I'm
Pokemon.
behind this theory. I actually think this is a theory I can get behind. That the
Yeah.
reason we're getting Gold and Silver on Virtual Console is because there's going to be Alolan Johto Pokemon. I like that a lot.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't...
Yeah.
But wait. Can we talk about this? We got red, blue, and yellow, right? Why not crystal for gold and silver? We're only getting gold and silver.
No one
Did
knows
they
about that
release?
game.
Did they release yellow at the same time as red and blue?
Yeah.
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 Virtual
So
console.
what's
That-
going on?
That's weird.
Yo, when I
They,
first came across a fucking crystal cartridge, you're like, I didn't see like the box or package or anything. I just saw some with a crystal package, and I thought it was like some fucking like a ROM hack or something. But this was in like years ago, like before ROM hacks
the
existed.
casing of it is really it looks cheap.
It's like, this is some bootleg Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why, Zeph. They don't have Crystal on Virtual Console because the Switch can't handle the moving Pokemon.
That's true. You're right.
Oh, that reminds me. People were asking, will the Pokemon follow you again?
You know what I think that is for?
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna get stabbed to death and
Say it. What?
I think they did an animation for every single one of those Pokemon just in case they wanted to use them in the camera sections.
What?
When you take pictures of
Oh
Pokemon,
yeah.
Yep, because Growlithe taking picture of Rockruff running around and all them.
I think it's just future proofing.
And yeah, that a mix of both, I guess. Like they came up with the idea and then they said, "Fuck it, let's do them all just in
Yeah.
case."
Could you
Yeah,
imagine
yeah.
if like you were the guy who had to program all the? And they're like, yeah, we're actually not using any of these. Thanks a lot.
I'd be like, you know what? I got my money.
You
I
got
don't care."
paid though. Yeah, you got paid for the
That's
work.
true.
You
You
did.
got
You
paid.
okay.
That's true. That's true.
Might be a little disappointed. But it's all
Yeah, I
good.
think it's a mix of what me and Mike said. Then that's actually a good idea.
Hey, in Sun and Moon, was Mewtwo the only like Kanto legendary you can catch?
Mewtwo.
Like,
If you catch Mewtwo,
Can't catch Mewtwo in Sun and Moon.
yeah, no. There's
Get
no
him in
way.
X and Y, not
Yeah,
something.
and X and
I
Y, you
swear
get him in
it's
that
me.
little shitty cave.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, no, there's no
Damn,
Mewtwo.
Ghost, that's crazy.
Yo,
What's
what
the
I
deta-
want?
Hold on. What's the
Huh?
details for those walking animations? Like, have we seen them all, or do we just?
Yeah, every single one of them been leaked. I can link you.
Yeah.
Kaza has every single one.
This was a while ago.
I know. I don't follow Pokemon stuff too closely though. Like, how similar are they? Because it's possible they just had like a
They're
generic
all
anime.
pretty different. Like
Yeah,
Mega, there's
yeah.
Mega
Based on-
Slowbro, and he's rolling on the ground.
Yeah, it's based on like the actual Pokemon. It's like it has
Yeah.
like the personality of the Pokemon.
Check that, Warchamp. That's the first 151. They're all done pretty
Are
differently.
like they're all like distinct?
Yeah,
Okay, that's fucked.
like
Because like it would be possible if they had like generic rigs on all the characters, and like so like every four-legged Pokemon like kind of walks or runs the same way.
yeah, no, they're all different.
The way these animations are set up, though, it's like I feel like they aren't really suited for the camera thing.
So, yeah, see, War Turtles looks like slower version of Squirtles, and then they have like a heavy walking
but
animation.
then, like when you get to the later ones, like not the starters, Bellsprout is wiggling and shit.
Yeah.
Caterpillar.
And then you have-
Whooper's clean.
Yeah,
You got stuff like Kamala, who's literally just rolling around on the floor.
yeah.
Yeah.
And there's Pokemon that are like Clefairy where they have like bounce in there.
Actually, don't they have walking and running animations?
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
both. They have both.
Yeah.
Now look at the Whooper gif. It's got the walk and the
Yeah.
run where he just
Even, like,
jumps.
Vileplume.
Yeah, so they kind of each have their own personality.
Hmm.
I mean,
Well,
they're
I'm
short,
sure.
they're short animations, but this is still nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do this for
800.
Having to make hundreds of them.
Yeah,
It's a
800.
very time-consuming endeavor.
Maybe
I'm
more
sure,
than
like-
800, because now there's probably more Pokemon, like Alola forms and stuff in the works.
Like you said, though, I'm sure it's because they wanted to future-proof, like just
Yeah,
in
yeah.
case. Even if it wasn't for that game, I think in future games, still use the same.
Isn't
That's
that
a
why they made the
silly amount of
models
work.
super high poly?
Yeah, so they could
Yeah.
reuse them just in case.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Pokemon Company reused models from the original Pokemon Stadium games in Battle Revolution.
And Coliseum.
So we were
and
multiple
next-
gens away,
Yeah.
and Coliseum and XD, yeah. So I mean, it's not out of the question for them to do this, and yeah, I'm sure we'll probably see some of these models leading into even the next couple generations. So not a huge
That's
shock.
a-
All right.
One last thing I wanted to talk about in Ultra Sun and Moon. Please let me have static encounters with the Ultra Beast. I don't want to run around in the grass and have Buzzwole jump out.
Bro,
like,
Celestial and Buzzle should have been the first thing I saw when I got there.
that's so stupid.
These big ass monsters.
Yeah, that's all. That's all. More Ultra
Cool.
Space stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, I think we've exhausted a lot of the Pokemon stuff. Let's get into E3 predictions. Now, as many of you guys know, E3 is next week. It officially starts on Sunday with Microsoft, Monday with Sony, Tuesday is Nintendo, and then there's going to be other things revealed throughout the course of the show. We're just going to give our predictions for what we expect from each of the big three companies, and then also sort of what we hope to see from each of them. And actually, I know I wrote it a certain way in the show notes, but I'm going to do it in reverse order because I want to go from least interesting to most interesting, and Mike is here. So, Mike, could you please give us your Microsoft predictions and your hopes for
Oh.
Microsoft and Scorpio and Xbox at E3?
So yeah, this is a terrible year for Microsoft because Scalebound got canceled and everyone's mad at them. So they're gonna have to announce some good stuff. I think Sea of Thieves is gonna be there.
I'm not a Microsoft guy, but I'm interested at least in seeing the Scorpio.
Gears of War 5.
I
You
mean,
sure? You sure you want that?
I don't like Microsoft doesn't have much going for them. What could they possibly?
Halo
announce?
62?
Halo 6, yeah. Halo 6.
Halo's not gonna be there.
Yeah,
Oh
I was going to
my
say Halo, no chance. I've heard from a very good source, better sources than the Inklings being in Smash Brothers, that there's not going to be a Halo game this year.
So you're saying is Microsoft is dead and gone this year?
I think they're gonna need a new IP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
who owns the old
They-
stuff that like Rare did? Like, does Rare own Banjo and Conquer? Or
Yeah,
does
they still own
Microsoft-
all that stuff.
Yeah, they still
Microsoft
own it.
owns it because they gave Killer Instinct to Iron Galaxy.
Interesting.
That's maybe something I think we might see, like a new Killer
We could
Instinct.
also
maybe Killer
see-
Instinct 2.
They're still working
Um,
on Killer Instinct though.
Yeah, it's like an ongoing thing now. It's like free to play, and it's just like
Oh.
ongoing support.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's currently on season 3, I believe.
Yeah,
We
they just
could
announced a
also
new
see,
character for it.
There's actually a pretty big scene for it. It's kind of like a sleeper title. Like, no one knows, but there's like a lot of shit going on. They have like a league and everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And neat cameo characters like Rash from Battletoads and what's his name, Arbiter.
Arbiter, yeah.
Some good stuff.
What about Sea of Thieves?
Yeah, Sea of Thieves. It's been in beta for a while. I think they said it's gonna release this year, so I'm sure we're gonna see it at E3.
I think like Sea of Thieves is probably going to be something though that they want as like a platform moving
I
forward.
think
Where
Sea
they're
of
just
Thieves
like
is gonna be
they're going to
big
keep
for
iterating on it.
Scorpio.
Yeah, I agree. Because really, I don't know what else they could do. Because if there's not a Halo game and there's not Gears, maybe Sea of Thieves is going to be their big game this year, or that they
I
focus
think
a
they
lot on.
capitalize off of Ukulele and announced Banjo 3.
Now that would actually make me buy an Xbox One.
Well, you wouldn't
Why'd
have
you
to.
say that?
That's messed up.
Why is that messed up?
I don't know. I don't. Microsoft is so weird now. Like,
Yeah.
ever since like near the end of the 360, they really fell from.
They were always weird. We just never really thought about it.
I don't know. Like, I liked my 360. I enjoyed it.
same.
I liked having it. It was always there beside my Wii, and now I laugh at Microsoft.
I don't even remember the last time I turned on my Xbox One.
Yeah,
It's been at
that
least
thing
a
makes a
year.
nice, pretty paperweight at least.
FIFA 18 coming to the Xbox One.
It's not coming to the Switch though.
Thank God.
Yeah,
Hey, portable FIFA would have been clean.
that people
Yeah,
are
a lot-
actually mad about that.
Of course they are. Now they can't take FIFA outside, man.
Yeah, now they can't take soccer outside.
Right.
A lot of
Did we
people.
talk about Crackdown at all?
Oh,
Wasn't Crackdown announced last
Yeah,
year?
Crackdown should show up again. I think they're gonna do that.
Crackdown 3 actually looks pretty cool with its new engine.
Yeah, I love the original game.
You guys
I'm down
remember
for a
Brink?
sequel.
Hey, Brink was clean. Come on. Nah, Brink was clean.
Was that the time traveling cat game?
No, it was a shooter.
That's Blinks.
Blinks.
Oh well.
By the way,
a
for
lot of
Nintendo.
people-
Oh,
A
actually,
lot
I'll
of people
save
are
it.
saying. Ooh,
Go
a
ahead.
lot of
No,
people
no,
are saying
no.
Cuphead.
Oh yeah.
I haven't
Okay,
seen Cuphead
I wanted to
yet.
talk about Cuphead. Its gameplay looks really boring. Like,
It does.
yeah, it's just you jump and hold the shoot button. You don't press the shoot button. You hold it. I don't know. And the bosses look really. It's pretty, but the gameplay doesn't look fun.
I think it might be canceled, honestly.
Yeah.
You think it's going to be canceled after all the hype they've put behind it for so
Hey,
long?
they canceled Scalebound.
I mean, that's
yeah,
true.
that's true.
I feel like that had more to do with Kamiya wanting to do some crazy things with the game and Microsoft being like, no, we don't want to do it.
I
And
think
then
it was the other way
it
around.
Basically just being, really?
It sounded like Kamiya didn't even want online, but Microsoft said that this game needs online or else it won't sell.
Oh
Wow.
My God.
Well, Kamiya's working on Bayonetta 3 or whatever else he's
That
working
guy-
on.
that
so
guy
that's
should go
fine.
work
He's
for
in a better
Nintendo.
place.
I'm tired of
he kinda
Nintendo
does.
releasing Mario Party with no online. God damn it. But they're canceling game. Yeah, you know
You're
what?
saying, wait, hold on. I just want to stop you because you're saying you want Kamiya to go to Nintendo and then make a Kamiya developed online Mario Party game.
Yeah.
That sounds fucking lit, dude.
He never said.
Did you
Yeah,
guys
there's
hear
a
about
man that
the,
can get Mario Party back on the right track.
Yeah.
It's Kamiya.
Yo, guys, Forza though.
All right. So anyway, let's release Sony. We're gonna talk about Sony now. So
Ooh, I'm hyped for them.
I actually am too. I think there's a lot of cool stuff that could potentially come from Sony.
How did
I
they
think.
follow up last year though?
Man,
Well, what was last year?
Everything.
Bro, last year was God of War.
Everything.
Like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
They're gonna show
See,
more
I
of that
remember
this
the
year,
one from
aren't
2 years ago, which was like incredible. That was the one with Final Fantasy, the remake, Shenmue,
Still
and
3
Last
years
Guardian. That's the one that sticks in my head. That was like incredible. So
They'll have more of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Sony's?
You know what? It's
Yeah,
too bad I
probably.
don't care anymore. Capcom versus
That nice
movies.
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
It's okay. All the cool characters will come as DLC later.
Yeah.
Oh boy!
that's
I
true.
think, there's some rumors. Spyro trilogy remake.
Okay, that'd be
Ooh, I
cool.
want that.
As
To
long
be
as they
honest,
don't use
I'd
the
rather-
Skylanders design, we're cool.
I'd rather have. I was gonna say I'd rather have Spyro remakes than Crash remakes. To be 100% honest.
I thought you were
Spyro's
about to
cool.
say Banjo. I was gonna knock you out.
Oh no! Oh my god! No, I think
I
like
feel like
in
Spyro.
terms of Marvel, because you guys were talking about Marvel versus Capcom, I do think Spider-Man looks good. The Insomniac
Yeah.
Spider-Man looks awesome.
Insomniac.
That game looks
Yeah.
fun.
If they get the physics right, for the web slinging. That's it. That's the done deal.
And
That's all we need.
There was a headline recently for I guess if you like Japanese games, like JRPGs and stuff, I love them. They said Sony says Japanese games are coming back to console, teases big announcements for E3. So that's gonna be cool.
What's that
Hopefully, like Japanese games coming big, like Neo, Nier, Persona 5, how they were big hitters.
Seaman
Nice,
2.
good.
Yeah, more Japanese big hitters are always nice.
Oh, do you think one of FromSoft's games will be here?
Oh, like a new Bloodborne?
Oh, I'd kill for a Bloodborne too.
Bloodborne
Yeah.
Kart.
Stop. What is with these FromSoft memes on Twitter I've been seeing? What happened?
I
You know
think it's
what
gonna be a new IP.
I don't
I'd be
mind
down.
as long as it plays like a Souls game. I don't care what they do.
I just remembered something that maybe won't be at Sony's show, but could be, and that's Metal Gear Survive, which is that weird zombie Metal Gear game from Konami.
That's gonna be there.
Death Stranding.
Oh, of course.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. How do we forget about that game?
We almost forgot.
Oh no.
Death
Coast, you okay
Stranding.
over there, buddy?
Dude, don't even get me started on Death Stranding.
He
I'm
completed.
so hyped for Death Stranding.
I can't wait for that game.
What about Final Fantasy VII, guys?
What about
It's not
Kingdom Hearts
coming out
3,
for
my
4
boys?
years.
So actually, I'm gonna pull you
Talking about it.
guys right now. Do you think,
They've got
do
to
you think
show
we're
more
gonna
footage.
get? What game do you think we're gonna get first? Kingdom Hearts 3 or Final Fantasy 7?
Kingdom Hearts.
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
Okay, wait.
Final
Big
Fantasy
question.
2, yeah.
Big question. Final Fantasy 7 incomplete since they're releasing in episodes.
Complete.
That's what I was
The
about to
first,
say.
I think
Oh, no. The first
the first
episode.
episode will be out before Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
I think
I
first
don't think
episode,
I'd-
then Kingdom Hearts, and then the rest of Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
There were a lot of games that were announced last year that we haven't heard about like at all since then.
That what's that
The
Detroit
zombie
game?
one.
Detroit Become Human.
Yeah, I really was interested in that game.
That was an interesting one. The zombie one was Far
Days
Cry?
Gone.
See, that's funny because for
Days
me,
Gone,
Days
yeah.
Gone,
Days
I remember
Gone.
seeing that trailer and being like, "Oh, okay, this is what they're gonna do to like sort of fill in the gap from the new Last of Us." And then 3 months later, they announced Last of Us 2, and then
Yeah.
immediately I'm like, I don't care about Days Gone,
Days Gone
at
is
all.
dead.
Now I'm like, why would I play this game when I could go play Last of?
And then there was like God of War 4.
Yeah, that looks good though, with all the
That's
Norse
gonna be
mythology
there for
stuff.
sure.
It looks really cool. Yeah,
They're painting a mural outside of E3.
and then Battlefront's gonna be there, the new Star Wars Battlefront game.
Call of Duty World War II.
Sure. I mean, do you think they're gonna spend a lot of time on that? I don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
They spent like 10 minutes
It-
last year.
Isn't it like a big new COD though? Like it's not just
It's the
another
first
Call of Duty.
It's like the first Call of Duty that isn't like jetpack based.
Yeah,
since
I
a
think
long
they're
time.
using different stuff too. It's not the same old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna
So
flop.
I think
There's
I don't know.
what's it called? Destiny 2.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely be there. I love Destiny actually, so I'm excited for a sequel to that game.
I was gonna get it, but I was gonna get it on PC, and the delay. There's like a delayed release on PC, and it killed my interest. I don't know why they did that.
Gonna be on the BattleNet launcher. I'm sorry, Blizzard app.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, they don't know what their fucking branding is anymore.
Oh, actually, this is something. Here you go. You said Blizzard, and that reminds me of something. I am gonna make the prediction that I think Terry Crews is gonna walk on the Sony stage, and they're gonna announce Doomfist as a character in Overwatch during a console press conference.
The lights are
Why?
I think it's gonna
Wait,
happen.
No. He's gonna
Yeah.
come on the stage, and he's gonna grab the mic, and he's gonna be like, "Please take a look," and he's gonna motion to a big screen. The lights are gonna dim, and then it's gonna play an Old Spice commercial. That's what's gonna happen.
Can we replace
Just get him
Aisha
out.
Tyler with Terry Crews?
No.
The reason I'm saying
I need,
this, though-
I need Aisha Tyler, please.
No,
reason
don't
I-
give Terry Crews to Ubisoft. What's wrong with you?
The reason I think
Everyone.
this is going to happen is because Terry Crews said on Instagram, "Watch out for E3. There's a big announcement coming," and he said he's going to be there.
Oh,
Did he
boy.
really?
And it's between he did, and it's between either Microsoft or Sony.
Alright,
It's going to be one of the two.
No,
And
no.
my
Here's
bets,
how, here's how it's
I'm hedging my bets. I
here's
think
how
it's
it's
going
gonna
to be
go.
at the Sony
But what
Here's
if
how
conference.
it's
I went
gonna
on
go.
Instagram and did that?
Shut up, Ghost. Here's what's gonna here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna paint the picture for you.
Okay.
It's E3. Microsoft's conference has happened. Sony's conference has happened. But Terry
Ooh.
Crews promised us something amazing. Terry Crews comes on camera during Nintendo's presentation.
Stop.
Doomfist for Overwatch and Overwatch coming to Switch.
Hey, that'd be clean.
Okay,
I mean, I would
wait.
love Overwatch on Switch, but
Wait, I've been thinking about this. I was gonna tweet about it the other day. I don't think it would happen, but it happened with some other games.
They
If
didn't
Overwatch
say
came
no.
to Switch, no. Nintendo exclusive skins for the characters on the Switch.
oh my god,
That'd be
yes,
cool.
like
Ooh.
Samus for Farah, and then you
Mario
do,
Tracer and stuff like
Diva,
that.
Dude, Zero Suit Diva, and then her mech is the Samus spaceship. Dude,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh my God.
They could even do like
Ooh.
Bowser Diva or something, and make Diva Princess Peach or some shit.
Just
But
drop a
Bowser,
fucking
dude.
just drop Hearthstone and Overwatch on Switch.
Oh my god.
See, I don't see Hearthstone-
Nintendo themed shit on Overwatch would sell that game. I swear to
Yeah.
God, it would.
Dude, I'm imagining
Isn't
like
on Switch,
Junkrat
though.
with instead of little explosive balls, he shoots out Voltorbs and electros.
Oh no, Pokemon would never allow that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pokemon would be like, I don't know about that.
Were you saying something, Ricky?
Watch not already on the Switch. Like,
No, it's not.
Hold up.
I said why? Is it,
Oh, I don't know. It had to do with hardware and like it's a mobile console, so like you wouldn't be able to play
Yeah.
Overwatch if you were out.
So with the PC and the Xbox and PS4 versions, like the things are similar enough that they basically just like roll it out to all of them and just like tell the PS4 and Xbox versions just like, you know, hey, you're not allowed to turn up the ultra graphics because the consoles can't handle it. Whereas on the Switch, they would have to like change enough stuff that it would be like cumbersome enough to consider not doing it. But that's basically what they said. It's like we would probably have to change some things if we wanted to bring the game to Switch, and it's already pretty tough supporting the game on PC and 2 consoles. So, you know, we'll see what happens. But they didn't like completely rule it out, and they've done the same thing for Hearthstone, where they're like, yeah, Hearthstone on Switch would be cool, instead of saying no, we're not going to do that. Sorry. It's like
Yeah.
they've left both up in the air.
I just
As
want my
much as
Nintendo
I'd
skin,
love, as much as I'd love like Nintendo exclusive skins and stuff in Overwatch on Switch, I actually think Hearthstone is unlikely.
Hearthstone is the more logical port.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
that's
for
easy to
sure.
port.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like Overwatch would be killer.
Diablo.
Diablo 2, yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that'd be
yeah.
awesome.
But we haven't
I'm
even
surprised
talked
they
about-
haven't tried like Smite or something. I don't know.
Actually, the tough thing with Overwatch is that it's an always online game. You wouldn't really be able to do anything when it's portable.
I
That's
mean,
what he said,
they have
yeah.
MMOs on Switch.
That is true.
Mhm.
True.
I
Hey,
don't
well,
know.
people in the chat are saying someone let Roger know they already said Overwatch 3. Right, because developers have never lied about their presence at E3 before. Sure.
Yeah.
So like, if Terry Crews is saying that he's going to be at E3 announcing something, and he's been at Blizzard, it just makes sense. Even if they're not at the show, their workaround for it's probably going to be like, oh, well, during E3 week, here's this trailer. Even if they're not at a press conference, there's going to be something announced E3 week for Overwatch. But you know, we start talking about these Nintendo Overwatch things and Hearthstone on Nintendo systems. I don't want to move away from Sony yet, because I still think there are a couple things to talk about. And one thing in particular that sort of came to mind, especially when we're talking about like the Nintendo franchise games and their relation to these other third parties. You know, we just got the announcement of Monster Hunter Double Cross for Switch.
Yeah.
And there was that rumor going around about an open world Monster Hunter game for PS4. I think with the renewed focus on Japanese developed games, it would make sense to show off whatever that Monster Hunter is, like the real Monster Hunter 5, during the Sony conference at E3.
That'd be cool. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a big Monster Hunter guy,
Yeah,
but
I'm not really into it.
I like seeing it announced because people get hype as fuck. But I don't know. I don't have an opinion on Monster Hunter. I don't know. Are any of us here Monster Hunter players?
I play Monster Hunter all the time.
Yeah.
I love it.
No.
But Sonic Forces, though?
That'll be a
No.
Nintendo.
Sonic
Can't wait
Mania.
to
That's
make my
for
own.
sure
Yeah,
Nintendo.
Sonic Mania though.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a good looking game.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, in terms of Sony franchises, though, are there any other like revivals that you think we might see?
A ton, dude.
Patapon still needs to come out.
Yeah, they're probably gonna do a bunch. I'm sure they see
What happened?
Nintendo always reviving shit.
What happened to Shenmue 3?
Yeah, what did happen?
It's not
to
gonna
them?
be
That's a
there this
Kickstarter
year.
game. Yeah.
I just haven't heard anything about it ever.
People
What
are
about-
saying.
what about
Shenmue 1 to
Bloodstained,
HD.
What's going
What
on
did
with Bloodstained?
Oh yeah, Bloodstained. It's not looking too hot.
Oh no.
I've played alphas and stuff, and I don't know.
Oh, you backed it?
No.
Oh, I
But yeah, it's not looking too good. I mean,
Oh.
they could fix it, but yeah.
Isn't Square Enix making an Avengers game too?
What's
Oh, yeah, we're gonna see that probably.
That's far.
You mentioned
An-
that. We'll probably see
an
that.
adventures game?
Avengers.
Avengers.
Oh, Avengers. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I could see that.
Oh.
I don't know. Do you guys think, like, while we're still on the topic of Sony, do you guys think VR is gonna have a huge presence at
Yeah.
this show?
I hope not. Oh God.
I think Microsoft, because there
It'll
was
be half their conference.
I read an article like Microsoft is making a new VR headset or something.
The HoloLens?
No, it's not HoloLens. It's another. It's like an Xbox, like how the PlayStation 4 has their VR thing. The Move.
Oh, yeah.
I think Xbox is making one as well. I think we're gonna probably see it at E3.
I feel like Microsoft will make the mistake of focusing on.
Yeah.
Well,
VR's
like,
kind of cool though.
They don't.
so.
They don't seem to have a lot to talk about to begin with.
I
So
think
maybe.
I think Dreams is going to be a new killer app for VR.
Dreams?
The new game by Media Molecule.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I just feel like
They showed it
VR
off
isn't.
last time?
It's not. It's not like.
VR's.
It's not accessible
too-
enough.
It's in a limbo where the tech is not where it needs to be to make VR really.
It's so expensive and it's still shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I
And
mean,
even-
Consoles can barely pull it off, and then the headsets are $1,000.
Yeah.
yeah.
And even with all that considered, I think VR is just kind of limited in what it can potentially do, because there's so many genres of games that you just can't really do effectively, even with good VR.
That's debatable.
The new Resident Evil is pretty good with VR.
Yeah.
That pulled it off all right.
That's an example of one that does it well. How are you
Yeah.
going to do, like, I don't know, a side-scrolling platformer with VR or something like
No,
that?
I'm trying to play Mario Odyssey with VR. I'm trying to get motion sickness.
Did anybody ever figure out how to wear the headset and not bump into furniture? Because that's something that I always felt.
You strap yourself down
Limited.
to your bed.
And then just jiggle around.
Ricky, with when you use with Valve system, they have like these things that you put up in like the corners of your room that are like cameras and like can detect like where furniture is, and it puts up like a virtual wall so that you can not bump into shit. You basically like play the game, and if you get too close to a wall, it like fades in a grid in front of you, and it's like that like you can see through the grid. It's like a mesh, but it's like that's telling you that like, hey, there's a wall here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Yeah.
Devil May Cry? That's what I'm thinking about. Sony
Yeah.
again?
Nope.
Wasn't there a whole thing happening with that? Like, I swear there was a big rumor going
I will
around.
put
Yeah, about Devil May Cry
$5,000. I'll
5.
put $5,000 on the line right now.
You don't have $5,000.
I'll put $5 on the line right now.
Okay.
That's quite the jump, my friend.
I swear there's been a big thing going around. We could see it. I think we could. That's not totally out of the question.
I personally don't think we will, but I wouldn't mind not seeing it, or I wouldn't mind seeing it.
It might be time for bed, dude.
I'd personally love to see a Devil May Cry 5, provided it was more like 4 and not like
Yeah.
the remake.
Yeah, like, if you had light hair and yeah.
All right, you know what? We've held off long enough. I think we've been teasing them for long enough. Let's get into Nintendo. All right, that's why we're actually all here.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we want to talk about.
First thing is, you guys want to use my bingo card for this as like a note thing.
Yes, please.
Yeah, go
Zeph's
ahead.
bingo card. Zeph's bingo card has
Oh, yes.
everything.
I've been seeing
put
that
this
posted
put
everywhere.
this on your stream. Apparently, it got
seeing this-
posted to Facebook. I
Yeah,
don't
I've been
know
seeing
why.
this all over Facebook.
This bingo card?
Yeah, I made it.
Okay. So let's just go down the whole bingo card. Let's talk about all this stuff. Okay. Mother 3 International.
Wait.
Let me put it on
Tell
the
them the bad news first, because we have to be realistic
Well,
about
that's
it,
true.
right?
Okay, so yeah, actually, that's a good point. I'm glad you brought that up because I wrote that in the show notes and was just ignoring it because I wanted to go crazy real quick. But you're right. We should talk about this. So
Gotta be
Nintendo announced
realistic.
this morning. Yeah, we have to. Nintendo announced this morning after previously saying that it was going to be about 60 minutes long a month ago. The E3 showcase, it turns out, it's only going to be about 30 minutes long, which. And then we're going to go into the Treehouse Live portion of E3, where they're going to show off all the like live demos of stuff like they always do at E3. But the actual E3 showcase itself goes till around 9:30. So give or take, like maybe 5 minutes is about how long this E3 showcase is going to be. And mind you, they've already said that it's Switch only. They're not going to focus on 3DS games.
Mhm.
But do you guys think this is honestly enough time to announce a lot of hype stuff?
Remember that one direct recently where they had that bullet list and they just kept going and going
Yeah,
and
they
going?
can just rapid fire shit.
Mm.
People will get excited.
That one direct style was really cool. I liked it.
I don't
with the,
think
with
that
the
would-
list.
I don't think that would roll at E3.
I agree. I don't think so either.
Why not? They could do it and then
And then,
treehouse it.
yeah, trios.
Yeah, they don't do like a stage or anything. They literally broadcast and then go to Treehouse. Like they just basically run a direct.
Yeah, but there was no trailers during that direct.
See, that's my concern. Is the whole hype part of E3 is like watching these trailers and seeing these new games. And it would be nice if they announced all these like little things, but I feel like for the first party big Nintendo games, they can't just announce the name and then not show anything. I mean, even for when they announced Fire Emblem Switch at that last like Fire Emblem Direct, the real Fire Emblem Switch, they even if it was like a pre-rendered little shot of the logo on a Switch, they still at least showed something and talked about it for a while. So, and I imagine they would do that for all the other big first party titles. So I don't know. I also don't want it to be that format for E3 because it sort of gives everything away. You know, you're looking at the headlines and you see something 5 down and you're like, oh, that looks really, and then it's almost like you're spoiling yourself. The whole
It's
fun
true.
of E3 is the surprise.
Yeah, you're right.
Mm.
I don't know. I think they could pull it off. They probably don't have a crazy amount of stuff to show. I have
Yeah.
a feeling it's gonna mostly be Mario Odyssey.
I think they're just gonna pace themselves where they can show enough where it'll interest enough people so that they look into the next direct and see what.
Because remember
Next
last
coming.
year, Breath of the Wild was the only game they showed,
Yeah.
and it was the most talked about game.
That's true.
They might do that again with Odyssey. I'd like to see a lot of stuff coming to the Switch, but I don't know.
I feel the same way. I'd love to see a ton of shit, but I feel like we're not gonna get that. I will say though, when's Mario Odyssey release date?
It's
November,
holiday.
100% November. Yeah,
No, but what have they said?
They said
They just said
Holiday?
holiday.
holiday.
This year.
Holiday?
Yeah.
Because right now what Nintendo's
There's no way
doing,
it's not going to make Black Friday. It has to make Black Friday. Period. Full stop.
Mhm.
Because the thing right now is that Nintendo's been making a pretty conscious effort to have like one big release every month since the Switch came out.
Yeah.
March was Breath of the Wild, April was Mario Kart, May is going to be ARMS, or sorry,
September's Pokken.
May was fucking Minecraft, June is going to be
Right.
ARMS, July is going to be Splatoon,
Mm-hmm.
August is whatever you just said.
This is what
Probably
like it's a
The
toss up.
Rabbids. No, August is
There's-
probably Rabbids.
There's Rabbids.
September is probably
Xenoblade.
Pokken.
September's
No,
Pokken.
I'm
No,
saying
Xenoblade
Xenoblade
is-
is like maybe the
Xenoblade
end of
Xenoblade will
December.
be at the end of the year.
Yeah,
So
December.
like
Yeah.
October, November could probably be Odyssey, and then like an E3 announcement could be Smash for Switch. We all know it's fucking coming eventually. It's just
It
a matter
has
of when
to.
it happens.
Yeah, it has to.
It's
Smash
just
It has
about
to.
when it's gonna happen. So like it's not gonna be Deluxe because technically Super Smash Bros. Deluxe is what Melee is called in Japan.
Please don't call it deluxe. I'm tired of that naming
Deluxe.
scheme.
But
Why don't they just call
I've been thinking is
Plus.
every major multiplayer game on the Wii U that sunk with that console will go to the Switch, like Mario Maker and Smash. There's just
Oh
no
yeah,
way.
Mario Maker is gonna happen for sure.
Mario Maker is my favorite game on the Wii U. I think for good reason. There's no way it's not going to go to the Switch.
I agree that Mario Maker I think is coming to the Switch, but I don't think they're going to announce it at E3. I think they're going to save that for at least another year
Yeah.
and let Mario Odyssey sort of live out this year.
Yeah,
And I
you
also
can't-
kind of
you
think
can't
I
take the
saw
spotlight.
some people predicting this online of some other people saying, "Oh, we're going to see Zelda announcements." And
Oh,
at
yeah,
first
the
I was like,
DLC.
yeah, at first I was like, that's crazy. We got Breath of the Wild this year. There's no way we're getting a new Zelda announcement. And like, yeah, we'll probably see some Breath of the Wild DLC. But did any of you guys watch that GDC presentation where they talked about how they developed Breath of the Wild and they used like a 2D engine
Oh yeah.
of Zelda, which is actually
Zelda
technically a
Maker,
3D
yeah.
engine with the physics? Yes, I 100% think we could get a Zelda Maker announcement
That'd be
at this
cool.
E3 for like an
Well,
early 2018
didn't
release.
that fan project of the Zelda Maker get like DMCA'd by Nintendo?
Yeah.
Probably 'cause they're
Nintendo
gonna
shuts down
make one.
everything though. Nintendo shuts down
They
everything.
kind of do take down everything.
And going to the topic that Warchef was just talking about, that like, yeah, we have a big game every single month. We've got ARMS in June, July is Splatoon, August is probably Mario Rabbids, September is probably Pokken. Well, September is Pokken, we know that now officially. October is most likely Fire Emblem Warriors, Mario Odyssey. December's, I don't know, like Xenoblade,
Xenoblade,
right?
probably.
Yeah. So like there's one big game for every single month. We could very well just see those games that I just mentioned, and maybe see like the first footage of Fire Emblem Switch, which we already know about, And then like in terms of maybe another surprise, maybe Pikmin, because Miyamoto had mentioned a long time ago they were
Pikmin
working
4.
on Pikmin
Well, let's go through.
4,
The
and that's not
think-
Pikmin 3D.
Yeah, want to just go through the card?
yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
through
let's just go through the card. Okay.
All right. Which way are we
Okay,
gonna go?
Before we
Across?
start,
Go
before we
from left
start,
to right.
I'll just
Alright.
say this: whatever game is coming out August, we're gonna see at E3.
Yeah, definitely.
Whatever big,
Oh, yeah.
whatever big game's gonna be August, that's what's at E3.
Yeah, 100%. All right, so first one we talked about right at the beginning, Mother 3 international release. I feel like we got to see Virtual Console first before
Yeah.
we see
But,
Mother
I mean,
3. We got to
that's
see
on
like a
there,
Virtual
too.
Console.
Because of the
They
Go,
could.
Pokemon Go, right?
What?
No, but that was 3DS. That's not Switch Virtual
They
Console.
could put it on the 3DS.
Yeah.
I was high when I saw that though. Don't worry about me. All right, keep going.
All right, so then here's the big one. I guess we're talking about it next. Smash Brothers for Switch.
Yeah, boy.
Do you think we're going to see Smash at E3?
No.
I don't
Yes.
think, I don't think it'll be there, but I'm hoping.
No, I think it.
first.
I think with Pokken and ARMS being released, and spoken about, if they
Yeah.
announce Smash, all the other like fighting games would get fucked.
They're just gonna shit on it. They're gonna shit on all the shit they've been.
I think
promoting for
Smash will
months.
be a mid to late year, or maybe early next year. I don't know.
Early, next year is more realistic.
Yeah,
As much as I hate it, delaying Smash to 2018 is that gives them their second fucking huge push of sales on the
Yeah.
console.
And they don't have
Like,
to do shit. They
that
can lean
thing-
back and.
Like
Dude,
Smash,
that'd be a massive
Smash
game for next
Smash
year.
for Switch is gonna fucking move units, dude.
Yeah.
So they're probably gonna save that till 2018 when things start to taper off. The console's been selling for a year, and it's just boom, Smash for Switch. There's a fucking circuit of Nintendo esports now that Splatoon's been out for 8 months. I'm just gonna fucking run with it, and they're just gonna.
I do
fucking
kind of
move
think
units.
though, with Smash for Switch, I think it has the potential to maybe be announced at E3 for a 2018 release, and
Yeah,
just
this-
the announcement is something that's really small at the very end of the entire showcase, where it's oh, and one more thing, and then you see the little shink, and then
Yeah. The next
No,
time I.
Yeah,
next
that's
time
what
I
I
hear
was
the
thinking.
heartbeat and the Fachwing thing, I'm gonna go crazy.
Yeah, because
But
that
I
reminds
think
me
if
of.
any game could bring the hype at the end of the showcase, it would be that.
Mhm.
That reminds
but
me
then,
of
but then
what
what
was
if it's
the.
like F-Zero?
Wait, hold on. What were you saying, Silent Jim?
That reminds me of what was the end of the E3 where they revealed Smash, but they didn't show the first trailer. It was literally just the Watts saying, "Oh yeah, we have a new Smash in development."
People went crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just the announcement of it would have people go crazy, but the game doesn't need to come out immediately.
No. Reggie could actually just walk up and be like, "Yo, Smash for Switch," and walk away, and we're good.
I
Yeah.
think
He had his
the
fucking smile.
He's gonna do that thing where he touches his fingers together and then points
Yeah.
at the camera, and he's like, "Smash for
Ladies
Switch."
and gentlemen, Smash on the Switch, and then he
Yeah.
just walks off.
Yep. Okay, but
he's gonna walk on stage and be like, "Smash Bros is one of our fans' favorite franchises," and then the roof just caves in, and the place just falls apart.
I mean, I think if they announce it, we all expect that it's probably going to be a port of Smash 4, right? With new content.
I want that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I, want that. I do too. I agree. I do too.
I don't think they
And
could top
I-
Smash 4.
I didn't think I wanted that initially, but the more I think about it, I think there's still so much left to discover with Smash 4, and they could basically turn Smash into an Overwatch type platform, sort of like what they're doing with ARMS right now, where they just keep releasing a new stage or a new character. And I don't think Sakurai wants to make another Smash Brothers game. I think it's much easier to say, "Hey Sakurai, will you develop a character or will you develop a stage, once every 3 months," as opposed to being like, "Hey Sakurai, will you make a whole new Smash Brothers game from the ground up?" I think he's tired. He wants to work on something else. And on top of that, they have so much content that was in Smash 4 and so many things they could bring over even from the 3DS version that why would you waste
Mhm.
all of that development time?
Magic
Just
Cannon
bring all that
HD,
over.
please.
Dude, yes. Paper Mario, that leak from a couple days. Well, it was a fake leak. Josh did
Yeah.
it, but something like that.
So then, what content are on here?
So
It's
what
just gonna
you're-
be all the DLC.
I guess
just
it'll be
add
like
stuff to
a all DLC, a little bit more added to it. Maybe put all the 3DS stuff on it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Smash Run on Switch.
I mean, this is
Yeah.
this is
baby ass bitch to work.
this is technically what this podcast is supposed to be about. So I guess we
Right.
all know Smash Switch is gonna happen. So like, what do people want?
I mean, I want Smash Run. Honestly, I want Smash Run on it. And I want at least 3 new characters in addition to all the DLC.
Give me Isaac, please.
Okay.
I don't think we
hold
need a
on.
lot of them right away, but I do want
We need
3.
some fucking
And I
stages.
want it to be a veteran. I want it to be a new first-party character. I want it to be a new third-party character.
It's gonna be an
Alright.
Inkling, someone from ARMS, and then fucking Toad.
Arms character. So Arms character might happen. I know. I will bet $5,000 of Coast Bank money that we're getting Ice Climbers in Smash for Switch
I
because
agree,
they
100%.
literally said in an interview that they had them working on Wii U and they just couldn't put them in the game because the 3DS couldn't handle 4 of them.
Yeah, and maybe 8-player Smash. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, they're not going to cut 8-player Smash, you don't think?
No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying on the Switch, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I mean.
For sure.
Because it's not
Like
too Wii
when I read that read that interview, what I got implied was that Ice Climbers were working fully on Wii U, including in 8-player Smash, and it was literally just the 3DS that had a problem.
Mhm.
So I think they're probably guaranteed. I know everyone wants Wolf. We'll probably get Wolf.
Yep.
Not
Free
everybody
Wolf.
wants Wolf. I want Wolf. What's up?
Wolf.
I want Wolf.
Free Wolf.
This
Hey,
podcast wants Wolf. Hashtag free Wolf.
Orchard has a point. Maybe the game won't be dick anymore because they don't have to hold back, stuff because of the 3DS version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe
3DS
they'll
version
spice
killed a
up. Maybe
lot
they'll
of the-
spice up the Switch version a little bit.
Maybe they'll cut the fucking input delay in half.
Yo, you might have a point there, man.
Please.
I don't know. I feel
Seven frames of joy
terms
right
of-
now on Wii U.
in terms of like first-party characters, I do agree though that I think an ARMS character is really likely now because they're pushing the heck out of that game. And I mean, people love the characters already. I think it would make sense for them to toss one in there.
Out of all the veterans that aren't in Wii U, who are
Yeah.
we missing? We're missing Ice Climbers, we're missing Wolf, we're missing Snake, we're missing
Young
Pichu.
Link.
Pichu.
Squirtle, Ivysaur.
I think that's it.
Young Link.
Oh
Young,
yeah.
Link and Young Link and Toon Link are like they basically
No.
took his moveset and put him on a new character. I know it's not the same character, Zeph. I'm just saying like he literally has his moveset
Yeah, I know,
now.
I know.
Yeah.
We're not
I
gonna
mean,
get Pichu.
Snake is not coming back. Period.
Yeah,
He's
no,
not.
As much
I
as it
want him to
pains
come
me
back. He's
say
not
it.
going to come back. Yeah.
It's
I think
logistically
if anything, Konami might throw them a bone and put Bomberman in there. I could see that because Bomberman like launched on the Switch. It has a history with Nintendo.
He just
And
fits in.
He fits.
Right now.
I
Still
could see
missing
Bomberman
Falco.
definitely.
What,
So
Mike?
as far as new characters, Ice Climbers absolutely guaranteed. Wolf like half guaranteed. I think Inkling is pretty much guaranteed.
Yeah, Inkling is another. They're up there with
Yeah.
Nintendo's mascots now.
Especially
scared.
Inkling with two games from that series, like
This is the other thing that a lot of people don't know is like, North America enjoys Splatoon, but it is fucking insane
Huge
in
in
Japan.
Japan.
Like people
Yeah.
don't know how fucking crazy it is in Japan. Like Splatoon was projected to sell like 50,000 units worldwide lifetime, and it did like 1 million worldwide in a week. Like they were not expecting that game to be popular, and it's like it's huge in the West, and it's unfathomable in Japan.
Japan likes their Squid Kids, you know.
They love
just
their
give me
Squid Kids.
Isaac, please. I just want Isaac.
Just stop.
Isaac would be neat.
I mean,
I don't think it's
wait,
guaranteed by any means.
as much
Travis,
as people were trying to
touchdown,
debunk
man.
it, dude, Travis would be sick. I
But
actually
let's
would
wait.
They're not
let's
gonna put
wait
him in
for-
Smash. Actually, they
Let's
might.
wait for that one.
Oh,
bingo
wait.
card.
Oh, that is on the bingo
It's
card. But I'm
possible.
going to skip to it right
Yeah,
now because
yeah.
we're talking about it. Do you think we're going to see the No More Heroes game
Yes.
that was talked about?
I
Yeah,
really, really hope so, man.
Oh, me too.
People don't even know how good
I want it.
No More Heroes is, man.
I love it.
That's
It's
a clean
a
game.
sick
And
game.
actually, the creator said that he wants Travis touchdown in Smash.
Yeah,
Bros.
no, he said he will not let Sakurai escape this time. That's what he said. He said every time he asked Sakurai, he laughed. This time he said, "I'm not letting him escape."
Yeah. No More Heroes
That'd be
2.
But he's like,
Top
I mean, I was gonna.
top 5 game.
Yeah, definitely easy. I don't think people know about it though. It's not really that.
Dude, that
popular.
game
No,
is
but you see, that's the thing.
It's
Is
incredible.
But on the
Smash-
Switch, it'll be like,
and putting him in Smash. Smash is an advertising campaign. Look at Fire Emblem.
yeah,
Yeah.
What happened?
Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else?
To censor his personality though, because like he masturbates his sword.
Bayonetta is.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. That's what I was gonna say.
They got Bayo in there.
But Bayo's right there. Yeah, Bayo's right there.
Yeah.
That kind of like justifies what I was gonna be
Bayo's
saying.
there shaking her ass. I'm sure
Right.
Travis.
I was gonna say Travis might be a little too mature, but then I see Bayo taking her clothes
Yeah.
off when she does an up smash. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it too. I don't think this counts as a new character, but it's something I definitely think we'll see is an alternate costume for Link, Breath of the Wild Link.
okay, no,
Oh, yeah,
they
some
need
type
to
of Breath
they
of the
need to
Wild
just put
stage.
Breath of the Wild Link in the
They need
game.
that.
That boy would be
Yeah.
top tier, bro.
Yeah.
That boy was busted.
It'd be awesome. Yeah.
Give that boy some barbarian
You
armor.
can't stop him from recovering.
What
He's
about
gonna climb.
Right.
He can climb the side of the stage. No one's ever done that in a Smash before.
what about Ridley?
Okay.
All right. So anyway, so let's move on to mobile games.
Okay, wait. Okay, so the reason I put mobile games here was because I ran out of ideas. This was literally the last thing I put here, even though it's Switch only.
But Nintendo.
That's probably the first thing you should have put, honestly.
Good talk
No,
about
because I
it.
wanted to keep it exclusively Switch, but I couldn't think of anything else, so I put mobile games.
I think the only way we see
bad
anything
you
mobile
put that
game
fucking
related
icon.
in this is
Animal Crossing.
if with the money. Well, yeah. Well, Animal Crossing or Fire Emblem Switch with some sort of tie-in with Heroes because
Or-
Heroes is taken
Not
off.
happening.
Or Nintendo's online thing has some integration.
That's
With,
also
Oh,
true.
oh, that's right. That's right.
Actually, yeah, maybe that wasn't such a bad thing.
Yeah.
No,
right,
you meant
you-
to do that, right, bro? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm seeing on here you wrote next up Metroid fans crying on Twitter.
Oh my
So-
god, last night my fucking if you had TweetDeck last night, I'm sorry. These Metroid fans, I don't know what happened. I guess the biggest Metroid fan in existence retweeted it, but they just wouldn't stop, man. It was so bad last night.
Okay, what were they saying?
They're like
They saw the bingo card. That's it.
this guy put Mother 3, but Metroid fans crying on Twitter. Like Mother fans don't cry.
It was
Like,
a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Just relax.
But what does it have to do with them crying?
They wouldn't stop. I don't know, man.
They're trying to justify.
I don't
My
know.
favorite was someone in Zev's mention saying that the Metroid one was a second bingo space.
Yeah.
It's like their father left them when they were young. And
That's basically what
Okay.
happened. It's actually what happened.
In terms of Metroid, here's my big prediction for Metroid. I don't think we're gonna get a new Prime, and I think
Metroid
know
Prime
that they
Federation
can't
Force
do-
2.
no. And I don't think they can do like a standard 3D Metroid after what you just mentioned, Federation Force, after what they did with Other M. And I was thinking about Retro, because we haven't heard from Retro in a really long time, and we know they're working on something. And we know traditionally they've worked on two franchises, Metroid and Donkey Kong.
Mhm.
And when I was thinking about sort of like the revival of Metroid and sort of what Nintendo's been doing recently with bringing back sort of the tried and true classic formulas of all their big franchises. You've got Odyssey is the real 3D, Mario that everybody's wanted. You've got this open world Zelda with Breath of the Wild. I think if anyone could do it now that they have 2D experience with Donkey Kong, I think maybe this is the time to bring back 2D Metroid.
I would love that.
Zero
And my weird out there crazy surprise prediction is that I think we're going to get something like a Super Metroid 2 or a new 2D
Yes,
Metroid
Zero
developed
Mission
by
2.
Retro Studios. Zero Mission 2,
Hell,
there
they
you go.
could do a 2.5D Metroid or something. I don't know.
But something like that. Well,
2.5D would be
2.5D
really cool, actually.
Yeah. That was kind of Other M, though. So,
Okay, let's be real. There's
Yeah.
not going to be anything about Metroid, bro.
Yeah.
Or F-Zero.
I mean, you're probably right.
Let's be real here,
F-Zero. Yeah,
Zeph, your
The-
mobile space could have been Donkey Kong.
That's true.
Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
that's right.
Because DK, he's still a pretty prominent figure on Nintendo's consoles.
That's true. But that's funnier though, so it's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, like the only reason I put F-Zero there was because the top row was kind of easy, just in case. So I put
Yeah.
F-Zero. We're not getting F-Zero title.
I would like
I
an
mean,
F-Zero title, though. That'd be
Look,
amazing.
if you have a Switch, just go buy Fast RMX. It's basically F-Zero without
I
the.
have that game and I have not played it once.
They
It's
updated
fun.
it recently.
It's good.
No, I know. You know what? I
It's-
played it at the Nintendo event where I played ARMS in New York. That's where I played it. It actually is pretty fun, but
It's literally F-Zero without the franchise. Like it even
Yeah.
has an extra mode where your boost gauge is also like a life meter, just like F-Zero.
Well, the announcer in Fast RMX is the same announcer from F-Zero X.
They have a car that's called the Capital Falcon.
Okay.
Like it's if you want an F-Zero game, just go get Fast RMX. Like if you want the
It's a fun
gameplay,
game.
if you want the gameplay, go get Fast RMX. If you want like the F-Zero franchise, I mean, you're fucked.
Hit up Dolphin.
Am I invited
So,
to the
in terms
invitation
of things
the
that I
Pokken?
can talk about as a brand ambassador, let's talk about the Nindies president instead of Dolphin. You guys think? You guys think we're gonna see a Nindies showcase, like a bunch of little Nindy Nintendo games?
I think it'd be cool if they show up the King Knight campaign.
Oh, they could do that.
Oh yes, yes.
I mean, I
Ukulele
don't know.
release date.
Does anyone care about ukulele anymore? I know.
The Nindies emote that
I heard about ukulele.
was
for
used
2
as me
days.
right now.
Yeah.
The new Bit Trip Runner is exclusive, so they could show that too.
But who's playing Bit Trip Runner though?
Just chat for those who don't know. Nindies are basically indie Nintendo like people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Stardew Valley on the Switch and stuff is Nindies.
I actually want. This is true. I want a release date for that cooking game.
Which
What
one?
was it called?
Cookie
Overcooked?
Mama?
No. Oh, Cookie Mama would be dope. I take
Cookie
that back. I
Mama
want
in
Cooking
Smash
Mama.
Bros, dog. Straight up. Cooking up hot shit. Anyways.
I'd like that. No, but Overcooked, wasn't that a game they announced where it was like
Oh.
a top-down
That's
kitchen?
good enough for a while.
It's not on Switch yet.
I've
They
actually
announced
never
it for
even heard of
Switch,
it.
but they have never showed it. Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
fun. It looks really
Pocket
fun. All
Runner
right, anyway.
was supposed to release on the Switch, never released. I don't know.
All right, we're moving past the indies thing because people are getting tired of the chat. So
Yeah.
let's talk about Virtual Console release date. Do you
I
think we're
think
going to
it's
see that?
happening. It has to.
Okay. See, because they said last week when they were talking about the sort of like the rental system where you could go and play a library of NES and Super Nintendo games when you actually pay for the online service, they said that that's different from Virtual Console, and they talk about Virtual Console later. So that leads me to believe that, yeah, maybe they'll announce it at E3, or maybe we might not even see it until the end of the year, or until the actual online service begins in 2018.
The longer they delay the Virtual Console, the better it be at launch. Like, it better have a good selection. And not Mario Bros. 1 to 3.
What systems do you think it's going to be? NES, Super Nintendo,
I think it'll be the same.
64,
Wii,
GameCube?
GameCube is where it gets weird because you would need the GameCube adapter to work with the Switch
analog triggers
and the analog triggers to work. Otherwise, games like Mario Sunshine and Luigi's Mansion and Melee don't even work.
Well, I'm thinking about it though, and we have like ZL and ZR, right? So there's two different Z's.
Yeah, but
one
those are
Z could maybe
digital
be like.
inputs. Analog is like, you remember the GameCube controller?
You need one of those for an
Yeah,
actual
yeah.
Z button too,
Yeah.
Roger.
Oh, I guess you're right. Yeah, you would need one. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so they would need to work with the. It would have to be. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Or
Yeah,
they
'cause
would,
how I
or
was
they would
thinking
have
was
to
in
change the
terms of
games.
like. Yeah, I was thinking like in terms of like you would press one of them, one of the shoulder buttons to be like a hard push, and then the other one would be like a light push. But you're right. Yeah, that one of them would have to be a Z button too. So they can't do that. Well, we'll see. All right. Well, news on Fire Emblem Switch. So we'll probably see Warriors here. I mean, they just had a Koro leak about Fire Emblem Warriors, so that seems likely. But do you think we're going to see the Fire Emblem 2018 game?
I think it's too far away. I'd love to. I would really love to see Fire Emblem in HD.
We'll get a.
When
We'll get a.
when you're talking about Fire Emblem Switch, you're talking about
The 2018 title where it's a we don't know the name or anything about
Right,
it.
yeah.
right.
Yeah. I'd love to see that, but I
We're
don't
gonna-
think we will.
We'll get like something. So something's gonna come out in August. Odyssey's gonna come out holiday. We're gonna get something else in holiday, and then like sometime around that shit coming out, we're gonna get a direct talking about 2018 shit, and it's gonna talk about Smash, and it's gonna talk about Fire Emblem Switch. Bet me.
Yeah. I think it'll.
Yeah, that's
It's a 50-50 for me.
It's like the
I
hot
feel
shit.
like it's
The hot shit's gonna come out for holiday.
what?
Back up.
What?
That was the sound of everybody looking at their waifu who's in the game.
Yeah.
Just you, Roger.
I don't know what he's talking about.
No,
Do we
man.
know anything about Fire Emblem Warriors?
We
No.
know.
Fire-
Just that it's a
They
Warriors.
had some bad news for
Yeah,
some
They-
fans.
they said that the majority of the characters were going to be from the first Fire Emblem and Awakening and Fates.
Yep.
That's
Well,
To
that makes
Another
sense.
thing
There's
that
no
they
more
said
So
is
who's missing from
Thi-
that then?
okay.
no. What's bad about this
No.
is they said this isn't a game where all the protagonists will meet up and fight with each other, which is something that should happen. Like they said, it's counterproductive because they said that it's gonna be like the biggest Warriors roster ever, and they're only including 3 games. Why?
Well, because they're probably gonna. Okay, so
They're going to
There's
include
a
every character.
I'm
in the
thinking of the
game.
ton of
roster in my head.
characters.
We've got
But-
all the Smash Brothers characters will probably be in there. So we got Marth, Roy, Lucina, Chrom, Robin,
Roy's not gonna be in it.
Corrin,
We don't know if Roy's gonna be in that.
Ike. Oh, Roy's gonna be in there for sure.
I don't
Make
know.
a Fire Emblem. There's no way they make Fire Emblem Warriors without Roy. No way. I would put $100 down that Roy is gonna be in that game.
See you in the
There's
first
no
one?
way.
No, Roy's in the first game. He's in the 6th.
But they could
The
easily
6th.
just add Roy. Like, what's stopping them from just
Yeah.
adding Roy because he's
Yeah.
Roy?
He's Roy. I mean,
That's
they're gonna put
what
him-
I'm saying. Is in the interview they said, or the article or whatever it is, they said, there would be too many characters with swords.
And then we'll probably get Xander. We'll probably get Xander. We'll probably get Camilla. We'll probably get Takumi. We'll probably get Ryoma. And then I don't know. I mean, those 4. Who else? Who are
I don't know.
Tiki's probably going to be in there.
We're going to get the guy with
Tiki
the
Nicola.
pot with the helmet and the spear. I forget his
Oh,
name.
Donnie. Oh, I
Don't know.
love Donnie.
That's me.
I don't know, man. I was hoping that it would be a hard hitting roster. I would have bought the game if I could pick Ike and run through a bunch of people.
Oh,
But
you
Oh,
can't.
Ike will be in there for sure.
I really don't think so. If they're so
Dude, there's
adamant
no way. There's
on,
no
on sword
Ike.
characters,
It's
dude,
Ike.
they're
I just-
saying no. There's too many sword characters. That's what they're
No,
saying.
I just found
It's
it funny
Ike,
that they
though.
made that statement, but then like the original characters that they have for that game
Yeah,
are
swords.
sword
They're
users.
swords. Yeah, exactly.
You could have given them anything. You could have given them magic. You could have given them lances as their main weapon, something like that. They made them sword users anyway.
Man, no Ephraim. Yeah, fuck this game.
We're gonna get Tharja probably because she's like a
Yeah,
magician mage kind of character. So
Yeah.
we'll probably get her. Cordelia probably.
I think
I
it'll
guess
be a
it's
cool Warriors game because the weapon triangle is in it.
Is it being developed by the same people who did the other?
I'm pretty sure it's the
Yeah, Hyrule
the
Warriors.
Hyrule Warriors
Yeah.
thing. Man, and that's another thing. They said that they didn't want a bunch of sword characters. What weapon does everyone use in Hyrule Warriors? Man,
There's a lot of different.
no, it's a lot of swords.
Hey, maybe they were just lying, man. You ever thought
This
about
is why I don't.
It's
That's
the
why I don't
inter-
play
this is the
Muso games. I don't play beat 'em ups.
internet?
You mean to tell me that someone would go on the internet and just tell lies?
Who would do that?
I don't know.
I don't
On
know
the
who would
internet?
do that when it would hurt the sales of their game.
That's
Who
heartbreaking.
would do that?
All right, so we're gonna move on from Fire Emblem Switch. Pokemon info, I'm gonna skip over because we talked about it. Mario Maker
Yeah.
on Switch, we talked about a little bit already. That's probably not gonna be this year, but seems like a likely announcement. Games ported to Switch, we kind of already talked about that. I don't think we need to go any further. Splatoon 2 DLC. Why not just put Splatoon as an option on the big thing?
Because it's been announced already, and
So you think
Okay.
they're gonna announce DLC when the game's not out?
It's definitely
yeah, like
gonna get shown at Treehouse.
like the you know how ARMS had the direct, and it was like we're gonna get
Yeah,
DLC. Yeah,
Oh, okay, that
What
makes
the hell are
sense.
they
So
gonna add to
extra
Splatoon, then?
versus Capcom announced a DLC before.
that's what they did in Splatoon 1. Is they kept releasing content a lot.
But what kind,
Hmm.
Guns, clothes, game modes.
Oh, so you're
We've
talking about
got-
free DLC?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Splatfest and things like that. Yeah.
Boy,
I
you
should've
look
said,
like, a
update.
Splatfest.
I don't know.
Did you say I look like a Splatfest?
Huh?
What?
What?
Is he wrong?
Anyways,
All right, Xenoblade 2. Do you believe Nintendo when you say it's coming out this year?
Well, you're just gonna skip over
No.
the big ass Mario M in the middle?
Well, it's a free space.
The
We're
free
just skipping
space is
over it.
basically Mario Odyssey.
Oh no!
Oh,
no,
well, let's talk
no,
about Mario
no,
Odyssey
no.
then. Okay, let's talk about Mario Odyssey then. Okay. What do you want? What to say, Shofu?
I don't
Who's
know. What does it say?
vibrating?
yeah, so pick up the phone.
Hey.
Oh, was that me? Oh, it was me. My bad. Gave everyone a nice ear massage.
But Mario Odyssey, you know what I'm saying? What do you think we're gonna get about Mario
It's
Odyssey?
looking like the hottest game of the year.
Probably.
Yeah, of course.
Wait,
I
wait,
agree.
wait. Zelda just came out though.
Uh,
You think Mario Odyssey is gonna be better than Zelda?
yes.
Yes.
Whoa, wait. That was,
Wait,
Who's saying that?
that was a little too quick.
Who said that?
That was a little too quick.
That's, I don't know about that.
Yeah. I
We
don't
can
know
get
about
into a
that.
whole thing about Zelda. I
Okay,
don't wanna
okay.
do it.
Look at it this way. Okay, now we're not even talking about Zelda here. Just as the game itself. I think Zelda's that's probably one of the best games I've ever played.
No.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so like I said,
Hold on. Clarify
Zelda-
your statement. Clarify your statement. One of the best games you've ever played, or one of the best Zelda games
I
you've
just
ever
said
played?
I said what I said.
One of the best games. Period.
That's one of the
Done.
best games
Full
I've
stop.
ever played.
That is allowed.
I'd never really played Zelda like that to begin with. So for me to hop in that game and play that shit seamlessly for 20 hours straight, like that shit was crazy. That's one of the best games I've ever
But would
played
you
in my
ever
life.
play it again?
Yes.
Through the whole way through.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Dude, the second they add DLC, I'm gonna be
That is a
on.
good
I mean,
game.
I mean, like
quickly.
not the
So
DLC,
quickly.
the first campaign.
I already started
Yes,
my second save
absolutely.
file.
I would play it again.
Yeah, I could never.
Breath
do
of the Wild is one of the best games I've ever played in my life. All right. So you're just rolling up saying Mario's gonna be better. I don't know.
Yep. Nope, it is better.
I got
See-
heated about this
see,
2 months
Shofu-
ago when it came out.
Shofu,
Huh?
I agree with you, and I still think that Mario was going to be
But
better.
why? Why?
Because
It's Mario,
3D,
man.
3D Mario games have always been mind blowing. They've always been exceptional. They've always been fucking Game of the Year material games. And Odyssey's trailer, that first trailer blew
That looks like
me
one
away.
of the best games I've ever seen.
So basically, we're gonna have 2 Game of the Year candidates in the same year from the same.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
And both of them are Zelda and Mario chilling.
That's clean.
We can already, especially with Red Dead Redemption 2 being delayed to next year, it's like the top 3 games of the year, no question. Mario, Zelda, Persona 5. Like,
Come on, Nier.
I feel like, Nier's really good. Nier Automata, I'd say
I
it's 4.
don't think Nier's
Nier
Persona
ain't
5
better
level.
than Zelda. There's no
Or
way.
Zelda level or Mario
Yeah,
level.
that's
It's
true.
good, but
Yeah, fuck.
Nier Automata was pretty dope.
yeah, it was really good, but I don't think it's up there.
If
Yeah,
we want to
someone-
get heated, I can I can make my point I made
Okay,
2 months
go.
ago.
Go.
Breath of the Wild is one of the greatest games of all time.
Definitely.
But not a good Zelda
Potentially.
game.
It's a fucking shitty Zelda game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's irrelevant. Who cares?
Yeah, in terms of the game itself.
Fuck
why-
that. The
why does
game's
it matter?
good.
I think, honestly, that's why so many people like
Claim
Breath of
like
the
that.
Wild.
No, a lot of
It
Zelda
doesn't play
fans
a
don't
Zelda
like
game.
it though.
No, that's what's
Well, they're
weird
wrong.
is
I mean,
I
like,
was-
it's a good game.
I was hype about getting into it and playing it because I hate Zelda. I don't like Zelda. I don't really like playing it. There's like 2 Zelda games I like, but by the time I did the 30th shrine, or like the second big beast, I don't know, man. A lot of the stuff just felt too. I don't know.
They basically had like the gut, all the personality out of what makes Zelda Zelda, just to like spread it out all over the place.
But I think the next one, if it uses Breath of the Wild engine, which I'm sure it will be
Oh, yeah.
great.
It's like
I actually
like-
think
the divine beasts are the temples of the game, and there's only 4, and they're like 5 puzzles long because like they had to take all of their puzzling shit and spread it across 120 shrines. It's
Yeah.
like the game is huge and open world, and it's fucking amazing, and I love it, and it's one of the greatest games of all time. But as far as like the core Zelda experience, it's not there. Like going through and like playing the story and going through the temples and defeating Ganon and like all the Zelda shit is just it's not there.
That Ganon fight's
See, I never really played Zelda like that before Breath of the Wild, so I honestly don't get.
Yeah, that's what it
You-
is.
you
I
don't know, and
rolled
I'm,
up.
like,
I
I'm
started
not-
playing Breath of the Wild. I looked at the time. It was 1 o'clock. I looked at the time again. It was 12 p.m. the
Yeah.
next day.
I was
So
basically on
like,
your side, Shofu. I
I
don't
was
like
between,
Zelda like
when the
that.
game came out, I was between contracts, and I literally spent 6 days straight, like eat, sleep, shower, play Zelda,
Yeah.
and I dumped like 60 hours in it.
I will say
It's
this because this is a point that I think Zeph you brought up, and I totally 100% agree with you. Is I don't think it's getting announced anytime during E3, but I think that engine is so expansive and they took so much time to perfect it. I 100% agree we're getting another Zelda game in that engine, and I actually would not be surprised if they remade Zelda 1 in that engine.
I wouldn't be surprised if
Or
that's
if they,
like
or
the
if they
new
remade,
standard.
like, one of the older games. Yeah, absolutely. Like moving forward, you cannot go back. Period.
Yep. It was
Yeah.
way too much of a hit. It's really flexible too. Like you can do so much.
All right, well, let's move on. Anything else you guys want to talk about?
I don't know. Mario Odyssey Game of the Year.
Someone let me borrow their Switch so I can play that game.
Is it gonna be co-op?
All right, Ghost, come over 2 hours.
Mario
later,
Odyssey?
pick it up.
Wait, Mike, you think Mario Odyssey is going to be co-op?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so
That'd
fucking.
be dope.
Okay, but online or nah?
Nah.
No.
Are you kidding?
You know damn well it's
No
not
way.
gonna be online.
Can we
co-op,
talk
man.
about fucking Splatoon 2 Salmon Run? Fucking Wave
that?
Defense Splatoon?
Oh yeah,
No,
zombies,
fucking,
right?
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
so
that looks
fucking hype.
Okay,
Holy
that
shit.
might be the only reason I even get that game because honestly,
I am so fucking
man,
excited to play that
that
online.
might be actually kind of clean. Hold up.
Yeah.
I am so hyped to play that online.
This is a good year.
Yeah, it is.
This is a good year. Yeah.
Damn good year.
Last year was trash.
So we got tires now.
Yeah. Wait, so I want to talk about Xenoblade though, because this is something I was going to bring up earlier. Do you guys think we're going to get Xenoblade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't mean at E3. I mean get released this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This year?
Maybe.
I don't know about that, my dude.
I don't know.
first-
No,
the
I think
first
it's gonna,
trailer,
I think it's
like-
going to get released in Japan this year, and I think it's going to come out early 2018.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
I feel like there will be slight delays here as well. Just
The-
because
the first trailer looked so trash, like the frame rate and all. They have to do a lot of fixing up,
Yeah.
which I'm sure they've done, but I don't know.
I'm only skeptical because of how long Xenoblade X took.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was a good game. Well, it was. That's Xenoblade X is like Breath of the Wild. It's a good game, but it's not a Xenoblade game.
A Xenoblade game.
Yeah.
But I think Xenoblade X, when they announced Xenoblade 2, it seems to me like X is going to be its own sub-franchise. Like, I feel like they'll eventually make an X2. Especially because the way the game ended. Like, it left it open for a lot of sequels and a lot of things to be explored. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to eventually see an X2 on the Switch at some point. Just not this year. But let's move really quickly to brand new IP. So, are we all in agreement that there's probably going to have another brand new IP here? Because it does seem like it's the year of new IPs with ARM
Thumb wrestling
and with the
2000.
clips.
They might throw one out there.
I don't think Nintendo wants to do 2 in 1 year.
Yeah, that seems like a
Okay.
bit much.
Ricky, did you say something?
Oh, can you? I didn't know if you guys.
Yeah.
They got too many IPs to juggle right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They have the opposite problem of the other companies.
Right? Exactly. So they can just focus on ARMS. They can just focus on Splatoon 2 and making Mario Odyssey good. That sounds like it's already taken up like 15 minutes before you even like get on with the rest of the direct. So
Yeah.
I don't know about a brand new IP just yet.
Yeah, maybe next like year, I guess.
Well, they always have their
I
big
think-
direct in
I
January.
think there's gonna be a new IP.
Yeah.
Hey,
What do you
hey, what do you think is gonna
Do you
be?
think it's
Coach?
going to be from an established,
What?
An established what?
like an established developer, like a Retro or a Platinum
No.
or something like that?
Ooh, Platinum.
I don't think of.
Platinum's been
CEO.
saying they wanted to make a new IP, like do new
Yeah.
things.
But I don't think it's gonna be from anyone that prolific. I think it's gonna be from a smaller company, maybe.
Yeah, hit me up
I
with a
just think-
wonderful 102.
Alright.
I need it.
No.
Well,
So
I
Zelda
need it.
DLC. All right, Zelda DLC news. We kind of talked about this already. Do you guys think we're going to see any Zelda DLC?
I think
shown
we're gonna
here?
see
Like,
the second campaign. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna see
Okay.
Yeah.
something. They're not done with that game yet.
They're gonna shadow drop the first pack.
Yeah.
So then we've got new ARMS content. I kind of don't think they're going to show.
I think
new
they'll
ARMS.
show us
definitely
like
gonna show
one,
out new
like
content,
one,
bro.
one or two
Yeah, I
characters
need-
with the
I
invitational.
need
They even
more
have a
like-
tournament there. Yeah, they're
I need
definitely
more.
gonna show something for ARMS, man.
I need more Min.
This E3 weekend is the weekend they have to sell arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's true. That's true.
The ARMS comes out like the day after.
Friday, yeah, it comes
Yeah.
out Friday. Yeah. All right, cool. I mean, maybe new ARMS content in terms of things that like people don't have the game haven't seen, but I don't necessarily think they're going to show off like new DLC characters or anything like that yet. I guess it doesn't matter because the DLC is free for the game, so it wouldn't be like, oh, we're not developing this and you're not going to get it. But I don't know. It just seems too early to me. We'll see. GameCube on Virtual Console, we kind of already talked about. The next one, listen, all right.
Ooh.
I know I talked about my love for Lickitung. Listen, more than Pokemon, more than Smash Brothers, more than Metroid.
Blasphemy.
The thing I genuinely want more on Switch than anything else is Animal Crossing.
Yep.
I thoroughly want an Animal Crossing game because to me, New Leaf, I can never go back and not play an Animal Crossing game on handheld ever again. It needs to be on handheld.
And this is the
But
perfect.
I
like,
also deeply miss. Yes, I miss playing it on the TV. Like
Yeah.
I really want to be able to have the option to play it on the go and play it on TV.
yeah, this is
this is
why
the
the
time.
Switch is such a good console.
Yeah.
You can make a compromise with both types of players.
Yeah.
hmm
I want an Animal Crossing game.
I love
so
me
bad.
some Animal Crossing.
I do too, and like just the
HD too.
idea. Oh, HD plus the amiibo support. So like day one, beautiful HD village. I could scan in all my favorite little villagers with amiibo cards or whatever. Have an awesome village day one. Design stuff would be sick. Like I want it so badly. And like the online capabilities would be awesome because I'm sure like maybe they'd be able to find some way to have people live in your town, even like when you're not playing. Like you'd have your friends, if they're playing online, like live in your town and affect your town,
Yeah.
even if they're not living in your, like, dude, that'd be so good. Like, oh, I want a true Animal Crossing
Like-
so badly. New Leaf was such an enormous success. They need to do this. They need to. More
What
than
was that,
any other franchise.
What was
I
that
want Animal
one?
Crossing.
What was that one non-Fortune Street thing on the Wii U that was Animal Crossing?
Amiibo Craftable.
That
I
thing
hate-
looked pretty.
Ugh.
Like whatever, it looked pretty. It was shit, but if
I want
that
it to
looked
look like
pretty,
a Mario Kart stage.
Yeah,
Oh, the
make
Mar-
it look
yeah.
like the Mario Kart stage. Totally.
oh
Yes.
man,
Animal
oh
Crossing
man,
Party 2.
and no more
Oh,
Fortune
dude.
Street. Put Fortune
Yeah,
Street
no.
in the garbage.
No. Give me a real Animal Crossing Switch game.
Yeah.
I want, dude, there's so much. I want them to, like, maybe if they're not going to do Virtual Console for a while, maybe bring back the NES games or something. Or maybe put in, like, I don't know. There's so much they could do. I could talk about Animal Crossing for a long time, but I know a lot of you guys don't care about it, so I'm not gonna, talk about it too much. I will move on. Heroes 3, which you talked about a little bit.
Melee
A lot of
HP
us want to see more information on
will
this
be a
game.
game inside the new Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
That's where they'll put Melee. They'll lock it inside Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Be one of the fucking consoles.
Oh man.
Oh man, no more heroes. We talked about Pikmin 4. We kind of talked about. We think it's a possibility. Third parties. This is a good thing to bring up. We haven't really talked
Yeah.
about third parties. I mean, we brought up Platinum briefly, but what other third parties do you think are going to show up?
I don't know. Nintendo's been like third party this, third party that. I haven't seen anything.
Dark Souls collection
Oh,
finally
Oh
happening.
my god! Oh my god!
Dark
yes.
Souls on my Switch. Ooh.
Actually, From Software did say they're working on something.
They had the Skyrim demo
Or
in
the
the
Switch.
reveal trailer too.
Yeah.
Mm.
Man, fuck a Skyrim. We have Breath of the Wild. Why do we need to play Skyrim?
Monopoly.
That's true.
Shofu, your chat needs to shut up.
Huh?
Monopoly
No,
on
What's wrong,
Switch.
with, what's wrong with Monopoly? Why you hating on Monopoly, bro?
All right, Nintendo themed Monopoly.
I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
I
got
mean,
the
you can
Zelda
fucking make Nintendo themed anything and I'll play it.
I'll play it. Yeah, for sure. Nintendo themed Monopoly with like Wario as Mr. Moneybags.
Oh man, okay.
Dude,
Yeah.
you can make that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's actually, I'm gonna say 2 third parties.
What would
Um,
Boardwalk be?
Boardwalk?
That
Hyrule
blue
Castle?
level from Mario Kart 64.
Hyrule Castle?
Delfino, maybe.
All of Delfino.
Yeah. No, but in terms of third parties, there are 2 I want to bring up. One is Level 5. I think there's going to be a big Level 5 announcement at the show. Just because they've been such a strong partner for Nintendo for a long time. You got Layton. You have that new IP that was announced from
Isn't
Japan,
it
that like
Miss
Snack
Lena or
World or
whatever?
whatever. Yeah, I think we're probably going to see something Level 5. And outside of Level 5, the other big third party that I think we might hear from is Square Enix. Because we know they're working on, what's that new game they just
Oh,
recently
yeah.
announced? It was like Lost Sphere or something.
that
Plus-
3DS game?
Oh, the Tokyo RPG Factory.
Tokyo
That too.
RPG Factory. They have,
Ever
Dragon
Oasis, I
Quest,
think.
obviously.
Is that Enoch? No, it's not.
no, Ever Wasted. But I
That's Grezzo.
think
Yeah.
I strongly believe this. And I don't think anybody's going to agree with me, but I strongly believe this. I think we are going to see Final Fantasy 15 announced for Switch during the showcase.
That'd be cool. I'd have a reason
And-
to play the game.
I
Maybe.
doubt it.
Is 15
And I-
on 360 and PS3?
It's not.
No.
But
Just
Oh.
PS4.
here's why I think this. Here's why I think this. I have heard that Square tried porting Final Fantasy 15 to mobile, that they wanted to put that game on mobile, and that in order to make it work, they changed the art style of the game. The core game itself was the same, but
Oh,
they
I
changed
see.
the art style. And then I heard Nintendo money-hatted to get Final Fantasy on Nintendo systems again. And I haven't heard anything about that in like months. And it's a rumor that has been lost to the depths of time. But I
Nintendo
still
and Square.
100% believe it. Yeah, and I think that would be such a sign of goodwill for Nintendo to be like, you know what? We have Dragon Quest on our system. Let's bring back mainline Final Fantasy 2. And like, I love Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. That's like a dream game. If they announced Crystal Chronicles for Switch, I am telling you, I would freak out.
It's a
but
win-win for
I
them
think
both.
As a And it's a win for them both. I think as a show of goodwill towards Nintendo, I think we're going to see Final Fantasy 15 on Switch. Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to agree with me, but I think it's going to happen.
I think it would be cool, but I don't know.
Yeah. I think it's more likely to see it on PC.
I do like how close they've been. They've been buddy again. Been a long time.
Here's the third party that's really happening.
Oh boy.
Golden Sun 4.
All right, kick him out.
Golden Sun 4.
Someone kick him out. Yeah, kick him out.
That's what I want to see.
I like that. Dark Fiend 76 in the chat just said it's not hard to believe Roger would believe Final Fantasy 15 is coming to Switch. He wants a lowland giraffe rig after all.
Lickitung.
Lickitung. Bro, Lickitung would be sick in Pokken. I don't care.
Oh my God.
There's broken records and then there's Coast.
Yeah, how many Japan times have there been with Golden Sun in the...
Everyone, because I always bring it up, because Golden Sun is the best fucking game.
I don't...
Didn't we have one thumbnail one time where Isaac was drowned to death for the thumbnail of the Japan time? Do you guys remember this? I think we did do that, yeah. All right, so let's move on then, and let's talk about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC. This surprises me that you put this on here, Zeph. Why do you think this is happening, and why do you think we're going to see it at E3?
Because, I mean, first of all, I think Mario Kart and Pokken and all the games that are getting ported, they're not being what's the word? They're not being marketed towards the people that owned the game before. It's the new players. So it makes sense, I guess, for them to expect people that are playing the game for the first time to be willing to pay for more content. I mean, the older people would be more jaded to it. Like me, I don't know if I'd buy it.
I thought it was because
You're
like
calling yourself old.
the content.
No, like the
Nah.
people who bought the game before.
Exposed.
I'm not old.
Exposed.
Okay. But yeah,
We've got Kirby. We got Kirby on here.
Isn't there a Kirby
That's
game
not
coming
a
out?
shock.
Yeah, we already
Isn't there
got
one for
Kirby
3DS,
stuff.
they said? Yeah.
They're talking about that fighting game on the 3DS.
Oh,
I mean,
boy,
I don't
boy.
necessarily know if Kirby seems like a year 2 kind of game to me. I don't think that's a year 1 kind of announcement.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then finally, Shin Megami Tensei 5 news. We did see the trailer back in January, but they said it was like really far off and really early in development. It's possible though. Who knows?
I'd like to see it. I don't know. Because Nintendo's always been the SMT machine as of late, and Sony's been the Persona machine. I'd like to see it.
Yeah.
I'm probably the only person in the Japan time that wants to, but hey.
Never played a Persona game.
No, I love Shin Megami Tensei and Persona.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so we've exhausted our E3 predictions. We've been doing this for an hour just on predictions alone.
I could keep
So
going.
I want to wrap up this. I mean, I could too, but we have to wrap it up at some point.
Yeah.
We don't want this to be 3 hours long. And of course, we're going to be back in 2 weeks with the breakdown of what actually happened at E3. But the thing I want to bring up, and I want to ask everybody individually, if there is one thing that you want more than anything to happen at this E3 and get announced at this E3, what is that one thing? And we'll just go down the member list. We'll go into order. Yeah. So Coast, you're first.
The one thing I
you already know what he's gonna say. Just skip him. Please skip him, please.
Golden Sun. Beyond Golden Sun.
The one thing I want to see, which could potentially happen, is a new Mirror's Edge game.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right.
That's fair. That's fair. Thank you.
Mike?
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, I want Kid Icarus Uprising 2.
Oh, God. Oh.
Ooh, on the Switch. I never played the first one because I got arthritis.
Yeah.
The first one made me feel like my hands were going into shock.
Kid Icarus Uprising 2 would be amazing. Ricky?
Yeah.
He's dead.
Oh,
Wait, hold on. You can hear me, right? You can hear me.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not happening, but in a dreamer's world where everybody's high, Kingdom Hearts 3 for the Switch.
Holy shit.
Would be
Get him
bananas.
out of here. Are you serious?
I prefaced it with saying that you have to be high, but at the same time, if it happened, it would destroy the world.
You would have to be on something crazy to get you have to be on not high. You'd have to be something above high.
Ricky's got the crazy shit,
Kill other
dude.
people.
In orbit.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm just putting it out there. Don't judge me. All right.
I'm judging.
So I've already gone. I said Animal Crossing. Silent Doom, what's your choice?
Apart from any Smash stuff, I guess just a really, really sick new Platinum action game. Just whatever it could be, just anything incredible, because they make amazing action games. Ideally, I would love something like a Beautiful Joe 3-esque kind of thing developed by
Okay,
them.
let's go.
That's what I like to hear.
I like
Beautiful
that.
Joe
Okay.
needs to come back at some point, bro. Beautiful Joe.
I'm a dreamer. They said in 2 that there were gonna be 3, and I still haven't seen my Beautiful Joe 3, so I want it. So yeah, that's me.
Maybe that's what he's making for Switch right now. Maybe that's what Kamiya's working on. Beautiful Joe 3.
That would be godlike.
That would be amazing. War Champ?
Shut up, Coast. No one likes you.
Ooh.
Whoa!
He started it. I just shot back. Self-defense, bro.
Oh.
Okay.
I would argue that a lot of people like Coast because of the hashtag that's prevalent in the chat.
Please no.
War Champ, go.
I'm a professional
Champ.
man. I can't talk about that anymore.
War Champ, continue.
I don't know, because it's like I would love for that 30-minute presentation to just be 30 minutes of like Smash shit, just like fucking nonstop, like just keep it coming, just like fucking 12 new characters and shit. But that's not gonna happen, and it's like the only things I would want from E3 is like a bunch of crazy ass blow my mind Smash stuff or like Splatoon stuff. But I'm already getting Splatoon, and I don't think Smash is gonna happen. So
Right on.
I'm just I don't know, whatever.
Shofu?
I want No More Heroes to drop the day after they talk about it. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm kidding. all I care about is No More Heroes, Pokemon, and Smash really from Nintendo this year. I'll play Mario as well, but something around those I'll take. It doesn't really matter what.
Cool. And Zeph, you're last.
It's kind of stupid, but I want like a killer virtual console lineup, and I want the multiplayer games on virtual console to actually have online. I'm tired of them releasing games that can be played with like Contra. Why would I want to play that shit by myself?
Right.
I
Can I get
want
Mario Party online, please?
Yeah, I'd love a killer virtual console. A handful of the games have it online, just like that other program that they're doing. So why not? I don't know. That's what I want.
Nice. Cool. All right. Well,
if we want to talk about real quick, if we want to talk about mind-blowing, impossible stuff that's never gonna happen,
yeah,
Melee HD perfect port, that would fuck me up.
Never.
Oh right. Yeah.
It's not gonna happen.
I think anybody
They
who
needed
listens
it so they can throw these
to this
fucking old-ass
podcast probably
TVs
wants
away,
it.
man.
Yeah.
But all right, so that sort of wraps up predictions and hopes about E3. So before we wrap up, really quickly, I want to give some plugs. So everybody plug where people can find you. We're gonna, of course, end this with how we have to end the return of Japan time. So don't worry, that's coming. But really quickly, everybody say where they can find you. And during this section, yeah, in order, but also during this section, since Silent Doom and War Champ, you guys are like together. Could you guys talk about Wave Dash?
Yes, you made him sound like a couple.
Together? You guys are
Yeah.
I mean, like together on the
I
member
mean,
list. I don't mean like dating.
I'm in Canada and he's in Europe, so it's kind of a long distance relationship, but we're making it work.
All right.
All right, you need to stop right now.
Ghost, go ahead. Where can people find you, man?
Adam?
Ghost is okay.
Oh,
You can't find Ghost
okay.
anywhere.
You can find me on YouTube, on Twitter, on Twitch at Coastword.
Being ugly.
I wish more people would watch your anime videos, dude.
I wish they didn't.
Good.
Good.
Okay.
All right, Mike.
I don't do anything.
You can follow him MIKE_BRACH on Twitter. Ricky.
Yeah, love cocaine. If you need the drugs, I got them.
Nice.
I got them.
I'm at RogersBase, but you guys probably know that. You're probably watching this on my channel. So, Silent Doom, War Champ.
They're actually watching it on mine.
Oh, that's true. Actually, okay. So that's right, because we're streaming this live. This is a good question to ask you guys, because while we were doing this, I like this idea. Do you guys want us to stream it live every week on Shofu's channel and then put the VOD on my channel?
Well, every week.
Or no, I mean
As in every
time
week we
Japan
do
time.
it.
As in
What are you
every week we
talking
do it. I don't
about?
mean every week. I don't mean every week. Or
Okay.
do you just
Every
want this to
hour.
like live live and then eventually go on iTunes? Or do you guys want like a VOD? Because we were talking beforehand about the editing. People were saying, yeah, okay, never mind.
Why not
Ignore it.
all of the
So
options?
that's what we're
Okay,
doing.
look, the thing
That's-
I was saying
everybody's
is
saying
that
this.
literally like 60 episodes of Japan Time are all on my channel. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is the rebirth. And some weeks you are not going to be here. And I want to.
that's not even true. What? Says
I
who?
always
want a
should be here.
future proof.
Who said I'm not
We'll
gonna
try.
be
All
here? Who said that? I didn't
Hey,
say
I
that.
don't know.
Hey,
Three
Shofu
C2E2 say otherwise, buddy.
Hey, fuck C2E2.
You know,
Okay.
coming.
I don't know
It's
what that has to do with
happening. People
with a podcast where I'm sitting at home talking to a microphone. I don't get it.
All right. Doom.
Okay, Doom, War Champ. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Doom.
All right, follow me at Silent Doom on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Second O is a 0. I'm sorry about that. I can't change it because some other dick on Twitter has that name with
Ooh,
like
Tell
3
him how you
followers.
really feel.
Ooh.
I feel
I'm gonna follow
upset.
him.
I
I'm
want
gonna
my
follow
name.
him.
Please don't. And also catch me on the mic at a bunch of Smash tournaments. I'm going to be at Nairo Saga commentating that. And yeah.
War champ.
Y'all can find me on Twitter at WarChamp7, as well as every other site across the internet: Neopets, Habba Hotel, Tumblr. Catch me
All
everywhere.
right.
He's not lying though.
Hotels?
He's
I'm
not
not lying.
I know.
I'm not lying.
Warchamp7.com.
You catch me on all of those. I got a War Champ, just War Champ. WARCHA.MP.
Oh my god.
The hottest domain in the world. And it's got
Alright.
nothing
One
on
day
it.
you could have
Okay, but where's the 7?
7.
If there's no 7, I don't know who that is.
I can toss the /7 on it. I don't know.
Okay.
But you can also catch me and Silent Doom working on the
Nuts.
upcoming game from Wave Dash. And if you haven't heard of Wave Dash, check them out at wavedash.com. I have no idea how
That's
they got
like
that.
the
but they
only
did.
other platformer I'm at. Wait, it's a platformer, right?
Yep.
Platform fighter.
I'm actually interested in it.
Yeah, because it's actually made by people who actually know what they're doing this time.
I
Yeah,
was wrong, by the
so-
way.
Yes.
Yeah, you keep going. Keep doing your thing.
Yeah, so Wave Dash is actually the two founders are two very old school smashers. One named Scav, one named M3D. Like M3D, he ran like MLG stuff back in like 2006. He I can't remember which one of them, but one of them ran Most, which was a really big tournament way back in the day. Like these guys go way back. Like they're smashers, like through and through. And a lot of the people on the team are. There's me. There's Silent Doom. Strong Bad's on the team. Llama Juice is on the team. If you know where the 4 of us are from. And we're building something cool, and I'm really excited for people to see it. The website for everything right now is wavedash.com. We have a YouTube channel where one of the founders, Jason, has been doing semi-weekly vlogs, just when he's not busy running a company. And our plan right now is to show off a gameplay trailer sometime this summer, and
Ooh.
beta hopefully
Wave
this year.
Dash at E3.
Oh wait, you said this year?
Beta is
Yes.
currently planned this year. Yep.
Ooh! I was wrong, by the way.
Japan Time exclusive.
I
Not exclusive, but anyway.
Just pretend.
I said I didn't really like any of the characters' designs. I don't know where that came from. I looked at the list again. That black girl was the one I was interested in mainly. I don't know her name. I guess I saw
Ashani.
one of her old designs or something, and I hated it.
Yeah.
But her current one is really cool. I like
Yes.
it.
She was first revealed with her first design, and then it got cleaned up and
Yeah, I
and
must have
fancied
thought
up.
it was trash. But
We have
yeah.
you can check out Wave Dash Games on Facebook. I think it's /Wave Dash Games, and they have a bunch of our Facebook posts. But all the characters and the splash arts for 3 out of the 4 are posted up there. So we have 4 characters announced right now. One is Ashani, who's kind of like a speedy brawler. We have Kid, who is a goat, and he's the space animal character. We have Zana, who's going to be like a grappler character, and then we just very recently, technically before I was even hired, officially announced Raymer, who is a gunslinger, hired gun.
He looks cool. Anime.
So we got 4 revealed right now, and we got more coming later.
You can also
Yeah.
check out our Twitter at WeWaveDash.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's gonna be sick, dude.
Hey, can you wave dash and wave dash?
Hell yeah! It's the first thing people try.
Hey, Shofu, plug your information, bro.
Yeah. Plug your info, bro.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Opportunity.
And Zeph?
I'm the real Zeph on Twitter, and on Twitch I'm the Zeph Effect. I stream now regularly. I used to sort of do it random, whatever.
He's lying.
But yeah.
Nice. And I gotta say, guys, before we
Wait,
wrap
did I
this
say
up-
the Zeph effect? I meant
Yeah,
Captain
Captain
Zeph.
Zeph.
Woo! That was my YouTube.
That's a throwback.
I was
No,
like,
my
wait.
YouTube is the Zeph effect.
I
Captain
gotta
Zeph is
say-
my Twitch. Yeah.
I gotta say, this has been fun. I have been wanting to get this together again. I've been waiting to do it. There haven't really been a lot of stuff to talk about. I know people were asking Japan time, but really there wasn't a lot of news. But I feel like we're sort of in a new age for Nintendo, and there's a lot of stuff to talk about. And so even if like there isn't the Smash Brothers announced, there's still stuff to talk about. There's new Pokemon games. There's other things coming. And I don't know, I missed you guys. So I'm glad we're doing this again.
I hate all of you.
I enjoyed doing. Okay, but a lot of people have been asking, is this a one-time deal?
No, we want to do this more frequently.
So
Yeah.
just a Nintendo podcast in general.
Nintendo podcast bi-weekly. You guys heard it here first.
Is
Yep.
that the official announcement?
Official announcement. Japan Time is officially returning. The new Japan Time podcast is here. We are back. We're here to stay. Woo!
Oh, wow. It's lit.
Cool.
All right.
Ricky, how do you feel
But-
about this development?
Exactly. Thank you. Doing my job for me, weren't you?
Oh
Tyler
my
took me to bed.
gosh.
Team effort.
Okay. The only thing this moment is close this with another prayer. But before we get to the prayer, before we go there, I always leave the podcast with an inspirational story.
I don't know, but
And a lot of things have occurred within the last 2 years of our hiatus. Is that not so?
Oh, it's
So-
so.
Oh, it's
So let the brother preach. Let me indulge my people and tell you what I've been going through and how you've helped me
Tell them.
and how I found a savior.
Talk to them.
My wife, she, because of my drug addiction. My children abandoned me because of who I was becoming.
Oh no.
And when I saw life was coming to shambles, the only thing I knew I could control was how it shattered. So I made a call to a Chinese restaurant that was only a block away, and I asked them, what's the daily special? And they said they've got the governor's chicken, and they've got the fried rice, and they've got the kung pao, whatever. And I said, I need the whole thing. I was gonna indulge myself in maybe 10, 20 plates, and I was gonna die that way. And I ordered it, and I ordered some Chipotle, and I myself, and I ate for 4 hours. And by the time I was done, I realized I didn't want to die. I had made a mistake. And my stomach had distended to the point where I looked like an upside down mother hen. I waited. I said, 2 days and 2 nights. And it was still as big as the first day. And I knew the only way I could survive this moment was to seek religion. So I got on Google and I said, how do you pray to a Christian God? And I found out you go to a rosary. And I prayed on a rosary, and after 20 minutes, nothing had happened. And I went back to Google and I said, how do you pray to a Muslim God? Because I need somebody to save me. And there was no answer after that, after I prayed to Mecca. So I asked one more time, how do you pray to a smash God? And wouldn't you know it, Sakurai answered my prayers. He called me and he said, Ricky, there's a place I need you to come to. And it was his place. And when I went there, it was him, Charlize Theron lookalike, and Anne Hathaway lookalike.
Why lookalikes? Why not the actual people?
It can't be this. It can't be. Have relationships, so he found the best thing. And he was having an orgy with these women, and he said, Ricky, you can have one of them. And the Charlize Theron lookalike came to me, naked as the day she was born, with a Cohiba cigar in her hand, imported from Peru. And at that time, I realized 2 things about that moment. After I snatched the Cohiba cigar, and I wafted it towards my nose and ran it across the upper lip, I knew one thing, First, I had to smoke this, and 2, I had to destroy this woman sexually.
Oh well, I'm putting brakes on it there. We're not going there. I'm not trying to get this
Hey,
line.
shut your ass up. Finish the story, Ricky.
Wait,
Yeah, you gotta let him finish.
What the hell are you doing? Myth this
I knew
man.
I had to destroy this
Oh,
woman
hell no.
sexually because she was the enemy. She was a temptation. Sakurai had brought her to me because he knew that if I could destroy this woman, break her in half like a Kit Kat,
Oh my god.
Give me a break.
I would be relieved of the demons inside of me. I want to get an amen from the congregation because that single act, even though it ended in a murder, that single act has changed me. And I am no longer a drug dealing, drug selling, drug abusing individual anymore.
So you ain't Ricky Cocaine anymore?
I am Pastor Rocaine.
Pastor Rocaine.
It's
Ricky
season 2,
Cocaine
Ricky.
has left us. So what am I supposed to say when you join now? What am I supposed to say when they introduce you now, bro?
Pastor Rocaine.
It doesn't have the same.
What about
It
the
doesn't have the
crows?
same
Like,
zing.
let out
It
shoves
doesn't
or
have the
something? What do we
same
do
zing,
now?
bro.
Try it.
It
Pastor
doesn't have.
Rocaine.
No, I can't do it. I can't.
You
do
can't
It.
do it.
I can't announce him like I can Ricky Cocaine, bro. It's not the same.
Then I might have to go.
Yeah. Hey, hold up. How your money? How your money?
It be that
How your money
simple.
situation looking like now that you start selling the drugs, bro?
No, I still make.
You make money doing what? Being a pastor?
No,
It's
not
good. No,
you don't
you
make
fuck
any money being a
cellos, right?
pastor.
Ricky,
Make
you
you start using profanity. You don't make any money being a pastor. But like I told you, I've been doing medical school, and even though I'm a disgraced anesthesiologist at this point, I've been going and doing abortions, and I've been going and doing cartel work and shit. So all of that is where the money's coming from. It's not like I'm never in the hustle.
Okay,
You gotta
but
be
is it the
sensible,
same
right?
as the drug money? Are you living the same lifestyle you once were? Is the being the medical, you know, in the medical field to supplying your way of living as the drugs once were?
Again, I'm telling you that I'm not materialistic like I used to be. Okay, so it's not. It's never gonna. It's not. I'm never gonna live that lifestyle again at this stage.
Praise the Lord.
But you don't
At
got to
this
be
stage.
materialistic to like. What if you like to travel? What if you like to eat lavishly? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I can't keep destroying the community. You don't even understand the bad side of it.
Oh, I
was
understand.
I was doing bad shit.
I understand the
like,
bad
no,
side.
you're
I'm
like,
just saying.
I've always seen you as a Pablo, Ricky, right? Like a Pablo Escobar kind of somebody who you're doing all these bad things, but you're helping out the community, right? You're building the homes for the poor. You're
can start-
giving,
yeah.
You're
It might be
giving,
time.
you're giving some money to
That I
people who
ever
have to
did.
waste away their lives in the horror. That's what you're doing, man.
The only which wasn't a good thing was that whenever I was selling drugs, it was at a very discounted price. So we're talking like maybe a kilo for $50. You know what I'm
God.
saying?
Jeez, man.
So that was the good thing. You were getting deals, but at the same time, it was causing problems. You understand what I'm saying? So I can't be that guy anymore. I can't be. I want to have a family that doesn't leave me. I want to live a normal life, man. I want to live a normal life.
That is Pastor
Yeah.
Rocaine.
We're gonna
now,
find
dude.
out. We're gonna find out how Pastor Rocaine's story continues on the next episode of the New Japan Time podcast. It has been a pleasure talking with all of you today. Thank you so much to everybody who's tuned in. We will be back. Good night, everybody.
So is this just time skip Ricky?
So there are several timelines.
Oh
It's
my.
just like the Zelda franchise.
Oh.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for tuning in to this week's episode of the New Japan Time podcast. We stream new episodes of the show every other Tuesday on Shofu's Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/Shofu. So make sure to follow us there so you don't miss an episode. That said, if you do miss a live taping, don't sweat it. You can always catch the edited VOD on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/RogersBase, the next day. So make sure to subscribe here too so you never miss an episode. You can also find us on iTunes and on the Apple Podcast app. Just search Japan Time Podcast. Additionally, we have a Japan Time Discord server where you can suggest topics for future episodes and chat with the crew during our live tapings. A link to that will be in the description below, as well as a link to our Facebook page. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!